What is that?
It's Advent chocolate.
What does that mean?
My mother-in-law got us an Advent calendar.
And you popped them all out and threw them in a jar?
Yes. So Sarah forgot to.
Why did you say chocolate's out of a calendar?
Yeah, so Sarah forgot to eat them. So
It's Advent chocolate.
It makes it sound a lot fancier.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
I also have ghost pepper chips, which I will forward to them later. Yeah, for anyone who dares to try.
I would require a glass of water.
One glass of milk.
Yeah, exactly. All right, are we online?
Yep.
Hello, everyone.
Hello, online.
Hello, everyone.
Well met, pale and well met, and
Snow and well met.
yes.
Snow and well met.
Hello and welcome to what we are doing.
For those of you that are dyslexic, met well.
Yes, met well. We are playing D&D today, Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition, and we will be beginning our adventure in Trouser Cave.
Bell Bottom and Grove.
Yes.
So we have our captive Yuan-Ti, who is unconscious, I believe.
I believe so. Maybe not. He was standing when I came down here.
I say let the dice decide.
Okay.
Alright.
Slap him in the face.
There's a.
He may or may not be awake already. Slap him in the face
Yeah,
anyway.
there's a 25% chance that he is still awake. He is.
Right.
Yes, so he's conscious, but unarmed, and I presume
Tied up.
Yeah.
All slithery.
Yep.
What type of
He's the dude with the snake head and human body.
doesn't have the snake arms? Snake arms are the best.
Yeah, those guys are good.
So someone want to interrogate him. I'll spend a few rounds healing people while we interrogate.
Are you guys going to disarm the traps you have?
No. I say we set the bear trap up again, the one that got sprung, and then we leave everything.
Okay, well,
Just
some
in
people
case.
will want to be careful walking over there.
Yeah, just walk at half speed.
Well, I would take him
Yeah.
out first and then make sure all the traps are set.
Yeah. Yeah.
Can we move him?
That's
Yeah.
right there.
Is the ground rock or is it like a cave, like muddy ground?
It's like hard pack. It's like dirt, actually probably stone with a little bit of dirt on it, but just a thin layer of hard dirt.
I want to throw it along somewhere.
Well, if we have time, I like to drive spikes into the ground so when they come down, they land on those.
More traps. All the traps.
Yeah.
Trappy trap.
Just cover the ground in lava. Just
Somewhere in
Or
the
just-
universe.
Dig. Make it so they fall into a pit. It's like a
You want to make Admiral Akbar proud, you know?
Trap. Trap. Look over there, trap. 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 Okay.
I used my healing on you, didn't I?
So who's doing the
What now?
I used my healing on you, didn't I?
interrogating?
Did you? I don't know.
I used it on someone.
I just have that I have 11 hit points. I might have needed healing last session.
don't think I took any damage last time.
I got 8 hit points. That's all I got. I'm down 30. I think you're down too, aren't you? Aren't you hurt?
yeah, I got 7 hit points.
I have a feeling since we weren't here last game, they used us as cannon fodder.
Didn't someone fall unconscious when I used it on them?
Maybe.
I think that was you.
Put Sam and Andy in front.
So I'm going to heal everyone else because I don't think I can heal you anymore with that.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Can we do what, Blair?
I'm healing everyone else.
Question is, can we take a short rest?
That would be a good. But if we're interrogating this guy, let's do that first.
Yeah, who's doing the interrogating?
You.
Did I use any key points?
Why me?
Because I just decided.
Also,
that's your
It
specialty.
wasn't written down.
Intimidation?
I don't think so because we're at range.
I do have 5, no?
Yeah, that's pretty good.
You can't use any range. Can you?
Plus just your personality.
No.
Talk! Don't you speak that lizard gibberish to me! I don't care that you are a snake.
Except for the catching around.
Don't get all amphibian-y on me. Wait, reptile? Whatever it is.
So what do we want to know?
We want to know how to get to the Sky Palace.
Oh, so we're no longer concerned about them attacking the farmers. So I
We
can't just...
are, but we want to get to the Sky Palace so we can stop them from attacking the farmers. Actually, we do also want to know why they started their raids when they had an agreement with the farmers not to attack.
Oh, did they?
Because apparently they did. We talked to them
What do we
earlier
wanna
and they knew about them and they had some sort of arrangement.
Oh, so maybe the agreement got broken somehow.
It's like we are, but we want to get to the Sky Palace so we can stop them.
I would like
Actually, we do also want to know.
Yeah, we need a new Sky Palace.
Yeah.
Yeah, but are we willing to kill an entire race to take it? Maybe I didn't say that out loud.
I think you
In
did.
front of him.
I don't think we're going to be able to kill everyone there because there's like 100 plus.
Did they say that?
Yes.
It was the mayor's best guess.
Mhm.
Yeah, but how many have we killed so far?
Yeah.
I mean, with the field
15.
raid and how many?
14 or 15, I think.
It's a pretty good chunk. We're well on our way to a Sky
But
Palace.
the first group almost slaughtered us. This one we only won because of all of our traps, and we still took a lot of damage.
So we just gotta fight smart enough.
What was the bounty for each of them? Wasn't there like a bounty?
Oh no, that was for the
was
shepherds
bounty
from
on-
Dathron.
yeah.
The dastardly shepherds of Dathron.
But we also did get an offer. If we could scare them off and essentially keep them from whatever raiding again, they did offer us 2,000 gold.
Dying's pretty scary.
Dying?
Dying is pretty scary.
That's
If
true.
we can stop the raids,
We can drive them off.
any way we want to, basically.
2,200?
I mean, if we
22,
still
that sounds
had
right.
Yeah.
if we still had the bodies or the bones or carcasses or whatever, we could keep piling them here in this cave as we kill them.
And then
That's kind of
Until eventually it plugs up the hole.
mean,
Problem
it's-
solved.
It's an intimidation factor. I mean, if they're short on meat or supplies or something, they can eat their own.
So you have to figure, Gwena says, they're probably used to their raiding parties returning.
Yeah.
And since the last one didn't after you killed it, they probably sent the next one to look for the guys who didn't come back.
Well, one guy should have come back. One guy ran away.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but he probably said, we got attacked. Oh, where's that minigun? We can take them. Yeah. They don't know who they're dealing with.
We almost died last time.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't know that.
He was there.
Who was there?
The guy that ran away.
The guy that ran away.
Yeah, but is he this guy or is he not present?
Not the guy right there, but the first time we fought them at the farm.
That's what I'm saying. Is
The guy ran
that
away.
that guy that ran away? We have not seen him again, correct? That we know of.
Right, but we
You can't
assumed he came back here and escaped.
Went
into
either up or down.
Okay,
Up or down.
I start questioning this guy. I want to know if he speaks English. So I'm like, yeah, common. Sorry, yes, not English. Common. Well, I'm common English.
Yeah.
Just kind of look at him
Universal
and I'm
language
like,
of all things English.
so, where were you and your comrades thinking you were going?
On a raid.
Uh-huh. And you now realize that that's not happening anymore, right? Because every time you go to raid, we're going to come here and kill you.
It seems you are meddling in our affairs. Why, might I ask, would you do such a thing?
I just look at him and I'm go, okay, your affairs? Do you see how many of your people are dead and how many of my people are alive?
Hence,
I don't think you're in possession of these affairs anymore. I think you need to understand your position right now. I mean, you're a sword tip away from picking a hole.
I do not understand what any of that has to do with you meddling in our affairs. Clearly,
I want to know why you're attacking the village.
clearly you ambushed us and killed us because you took an unfair advantage.
I took an unfair advantage because you're picking on poor farmers and eating their sheep. You're picking on small woolly animals and eating them.
Well,
That's pretty unfair.
Our agreement was not to harm the villagers, and we have not harmed any villagers.
But by the extension of eating their sheep, you are harming them.
Yeah,
That's
because
their
they're
food
starving to
source.
death.
Eating their sheep. Ugh. Why would we eat sheep?
Then what do you do with sheep if you're not eating them? You are taking them.
We are certainly taking them. What we're doing with them, again, is a matter of our own affairs.
Well, I suggest you stop taking other people's property. Because that's getting your people killed.
Well, we'll stop taking them eventually.
Yeah, when we run out, yeah.
Or
No.
knitting the world's largest sweater.
Yeah. When we've obtained enough to
We're going to summon our
create
god,
our
and he
own
might be
supply.
cold.
Well, snakes are cold-blooded.
He's building a supercomputer that runs entirely on sheep.
Yeah, they have a giant, what is the Ferris wheel thingy?
Yeah, like a little
Hamster
hamster wheel.
Hamster wheel, yeah, they got a giant hamster wheel and they got all these sheep in it, they're just running. Meh, meh. Run! Run, sheep!
Run faster!
The crystal needs more power.
So what have you been doing with the sheep?
That's his affairs. That's what he's gonna do.
Yes, but you're having affairs with sheep.
Okay,
doesn't
how about
sound
I
very
keep
good.
cutting off? How about I keep cutting off fingers and toes until you tell me? I can
would-
start with whatever foot you choose.
It'll make you more snake-like.
it certainly would. I would prefer you not do that.
Well, I prefer you answer my question.
Well, we.
You are taking property that does not belong to you. If you want me to spare your life, then I need to know why you're taking said property. Because if it's a good reason, I'll let you go, but with the promise that you won't return.
Do you have a bladed weapon and anywhere on your person?
Yeah, of course I do.
He's got a pact of the blade. You can summon a bladed weapon.
No, but I mean, do you have like a dagger on your belt or something?
I have 2 daggers.
Okay. The guy reaches for your dagger and tries to slit his own throat with it.
Wait,
He's tied up, isn't he?
Yeah.
And he's tied
We
up.
tied him up.
He just tries to fall over.
He's caressing your.
He falls over and punch him in the face.
He puts his neck in your crotch and starts.
No, eat sheep. No, get out. I don't know what favors you're promising me, but move on. I don't do snake. I push him over.
I hear they do a mean tongue thing.
Mind your business, Hobbit.
Okay, we need to know how to get to the palace.
I
Yeah.
propose we dangle him over the edge and see if he's scared of the other pit.
If he's not scared of dying, then that's not going to do anything.
Well, I mean, no, right. Sure. Well, if he's happy about it, that means that he can go back.
Well, he's scared of torture because he wouldn't try and kill himself unless he was.
Is everybody located where they want to be right now?
Who knows?
And
Where am I?
you should be next to him.
This is him?
Yeah.
And this is where they're coming down?
And you've already reset the traps and everything?
Yeah.
Wait, are they coming down here?
Yes.
Okay.
And those green dots are all ball bearings?
Yeah. Green dots are ball bearings. Those are the bear traps. Those are the cow traps, and that's the tripwire.
I think we sort of be surrounding him, right? And
Yeah.
or did we leave you to keep watch?
Yeah, we did that something like that last time.
Yeah.
So it works.
Okay.
So probably something like this.
Okay, I make my eyes glow blue.
Okay.
And I'm like, if you really want to see my dagger in use, I have no trouble cutting your toes off one by one.
I do not want to do that, but
Then I suggest you give me a good reason as to why you're taking the sheep. Or I am going to go back up the hole, find the rest of your kinsmen, and kill them all one at a time.
Oh yeah. Speaking of, I look up into the.
into the lens.
Yeah. Does it
Okay.
still look like sky, or does it look like there's land up there?
It still looks like sky.
Okay. Then forget.
I would die before I told you anything.
Oh, I'm sure you will, but it's going to be a slow painful.
I'm not looking forward to that.
I'm going to cut off a toe. Do we have any idea what hit points this guy has?
I don't remember.
Okay, I'm going to put a tourniquet on his leg so he can't bleed.
Oh yeah, by the way, Sam, this is one of the ones who's, it's not like one of the big, like this half snake ones. It's like a human with snake-like features. So like his eyes have like the slits in them. What is fangs? Yeah.
I want to put a tourniquet on his leg so he doesn't bleed, but not so tight that he can't feel. And I'm gonna cut off a toe.
Oh my gosh.
Just
Oh.
This is.
And I'm gonna smile as I do it. Like I'm not. And, okay, give me your finger.
No.
No.
I'm not giving you my finger.
finger. Okay, this is what I do.
Any of my digits.
Like if this is his toe,
Hey, I hand you my bow knife to make it more intimidating.
I'm not gonna like just like chop. I'm gonna be like just real slow, just saw through it.
He screams.
Just really slow.
Very disturbing.
I'm gonna go about halfway and
How
stop.
are you holding him down? Because he's like going to pull away from you. Are you getting everybody else down?
Yeah, y'all can help me.
Are you helping him hold? Because otherwise he just moves away as soon as you try.
I'm not helping him.
I don't know about that.
You know why you're gonna help?
I don't have.
They're all so good. I forgot they're heroes.
Okay,
I'll.
how about this? You tell us how to get to your leaders so we can have this discussion with them.
You want to walk on a snake and face hundreds of snakes. And
We were kind of
talk.
planning on going there anyway, but whether we talk to them or not is up to us. When we get there.
It is time to negotiate a new deal.
This deal's getting worse all the time.
He's laying on the ground or sitting on the ground, right?
I mean, if you put him on the ground, I guess.
Okay. I'm gonna shove him down, we'll sit on his foot and go back to sawing off his toe.
And he twitches and pushes, tries to push you off.
I'm just gonna sit there.
Well, you don't get very far. He just squirms out and
Alright. So tell us how to get where you came from. Or
it's been obvious. I would have thought. Now that you've discovered the Cave of Mirrors, you will be easily able to get to the Sky Palace.
We tried to get to the Sky
Elaborate.
Palace and it didn't work. Yeah, tell us more.
One way out and one way in.
But then once you go out, isn't there more to it than that?
Well, wait a minute, they're coming down here, this is the way out, and that would be the way in.
But
Yeah.
that's it.
What? What do you mean? You need to go the other way?
No, that's what I said, but that's it. I was agreeing with you.
But we tried that. We tried going out, but we fell down, through the one lens, and we just fell into open sky. And then we've
how
seen
about you
that-
lead the way for us?
Gladly. He starts.
Okay,
He
we
gets up.
leave him tied up, but
leave his arms tied,
yeah.
free his legs.
Alright.
Loosen the ropes on his legs so that he
Yeah.
can take slow steps.
Okay.
And keep him on a tree.
He needs to be tied to someone.
Yeah.
Moving through you. And
Or
when
all
he gets
of
to
us.
here, everybody roll initiative because he's running straight toward that.
Well, with someone, like I said, someone holds the train
Shoot
onto him. That's
him!
I forget
Just
how
describe it.
grappling works, but
Well, I didn't say
Oh, natural
he's
20.
got short rope between his legs,
Make
so he
that a
can't run very fast.
22.
yeah.
Non-natural 20.
Natural 20, 22.
what Natural 11.
7.
I suspected him wholeheartedly.
14.
Right off the bat. I knew he was going to be
Keep rolling
stupid.
initiative.
I was like, nah, I'm not falling for that.
Yep.
I saw the same look in his eyes I saw in my own butler's. He's going to run like a coward.
I'm used to working with your kind. I have butlers.
I have butlers that run from wolves.
I have minions.
Alright, go Randy. What was yours?
20.
Jared?
11.
Belden?
7.
Eldrin?
14.
We should have done something about our names.
Our two names.
I've
Yeah.
never noticed until just now.
We mentioned it at the very beginning,
Yeah,
very
yeah.
first session.
It was too similar.
Alright, so how are the rules for like grabbing and restraining someone? How do those work?
In place of an attack, you do something.
Okay. Well, it's Doran first, assuming you have higher dexterity than you.
My dex is 18.
14 plus 2.
Okay.
So
So it's Doran.
Okay. I guess I will try and trip him
Okay.
since I'm
He'll
like
just fall
3
over.
foot tall.
jump on his back and ride him like Yoda.
Okay, so he's currently right there.
Okay.
So Jay, you heard us say that we're going to keep a train on him, right?
Keep a train?
Yeah, like
Well, we haven't had a train on him before now.
we were just describing that before we started initiative. I was saying we'll keep a length of rope and hold on to it.
I mean, I say tie him to somebody, but I doubt anybody.
No, he was already on his way through the room.
Okay, so grapple check is strength athletics check as your attack roll, contested by their strength athletics or dexterity acrobatics.
Okay.
So what is a trip? How do I trip him?
I think that's a specific thing.
That's a special ability for
Okay.
from like different certain classes.
Well, no, that's not gonna happen anyways.
Sashay would turn like Jack Sparrow.
Okay. So well, you'd have to be next. You have to get next
Yeah,
to him.
you
to
run up
try
next
and-
to him, and that's a total of a 6.
So you're coming up here.
Yeah.
Okay. Farius, you're next.
I'm
I'm gonna say he moves at half speed because of the ropes around his legs.
just gonna grab him. So what do I need to do to grab him?
Strength athletics check.
Where's athletics? Okay.
And you can choose to deal severe damage, right?
So I'm adding 2 to
to deal
that.
non-lethal
Only
damage.
adding the 1 from athletics.
So like if
So
he
I add
if he
another-
runs and
Correct.
you guys are all
Okay.
next to him, then you can just
Alright, so
choose
it's
to
19.
smack him with the flats of your blades if you.
Yeah,
so choose.
if you use a melee weapon, you can choose to.
Alright, so
not
19. I grab him.
Mhm. Oh yeah, that's right. It's an opposed roll. Yep, you grab him.
And I want to throw him to the ground.
Okay. Make another opposed check.
18.
Okay. Yes, you grab him and throw him to the
I have butlers!
DDT.
You filthy, slimy mongrel!
People's elbow.
So I assume everybody else piles on, and you grab him and tighten the
Yeah.
ropes around his legs.
How dare you try to run from me, you slimy, infested worm filth!
All right, Darius, come, we got him.
I grab him, grab him by the collar and look deep into his face and go, I will spit until your eyes come out of your face.
Furious is furious.
So you have.
I ask him, I said, do you have a god that you pray to?
Of course.
What is his name?
Let me look it up in the manual.
Slytherin.
It is
Mershulk.
As he says it, I cut him off half word and say, it doesn't matter because he can't hear you!
What was I just gonna say? Who's the biggest? How big is he relative to like a normal human? Like a Yuan-Ti, are they?
About the same
About the
size.
same?
Yeah. Maybe
Who's
a little more slender.
the biggest and heaviest of us all? Probably Tommy, right?
Yeah.
He's got all the heavy armor and stuff.
I'm 6'2", 146 pounds with weight and other stuff.
Damn.
Actually,
I
Yeah.
think I'd probably be the heaviest.
Yeah. Okay, let's tie the Yuan-Ti off to
that's about how much I would weigh.
to Jur.
2 more inches.
Mm.
So he's built like me, but a little bit taller.
Yeah. All right. So you tie a lead line around his waist and then tie the other end around Tommy's waist.
Yeah.
Okay.
around Jur's waist. Yep.
All right. How long is the lead line?
What do you think? 5 feet?
40 feet. 5 feet.
10 feet? 5 or 10?
10 feet.
10 feet.
Okay. Yeah.
Does this guy have a bite attack?
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
He might be able to bite through the rope.
Somebody can make a knowledge check since he said the name of his god.
Hmm.
Religion.
Just intelligence?
Yeah, knowledge religion.
I have a 10.
9.
Okay.
12.
Anybody else?
I mean, I can make a check. I don't have any bonuses. 17.
Okay.
19.
All right. So you know that Mershulk, called Master of the Pit, is the long-slumbering chief deity of the Yuan-Ti. As worship of Mershulk waned, he went into slumber. Mershulk's priests are the Yuan-Ti abominations that maintain traditions of living sacrifice and cause suffering in the god's name. With enough vile acts, the abominations believe that Mershulk will reawaken and restore the Yuan-Ti to their rightful place.
Oh, these hokey religions.
And they'll match their good blasters.
Exactly. Your scales and your hokey religions are no good. Are worthless against my cantrips.
We should take a short rest before we let him go back
True.
again.
All right, we'll do that. Take a short rest.
You should tie one of his limbs off to each of you and then rest like apart. So you just
So when do you think the next raiding party is going to come through?
Well, since the
Are the,
last two haven't come back, I would think the abominations are getting more wary of sending them.
Are the walls solid stone?
Yes.
Okay. I have I guess what are pythons for climbing.
Mm-hmm.
I want to nail him into the wall, and then I want to kind of tie him off on him.
Are you trying to crucify him?
No, I'm just trying to keep him from going anywhere while we rest.
Okay.
Stretch them on the rack.
Exactly.
All right, you do that.
And I mean hands and feet.
How many pythons do you have?
10.
10. Okay.
So I can use him on his torso too. I mean, I just weave him up like a spider. I'm like, I look at Brian. I'm like, son, am I doing this right? Is this how a spider kind of
That's
just kind of web sling him right there to the wall?
Okay. You do that.
So, our primary concern is the fact that the sheep.
That we're torturing him in? That's our primary
Well,
concern.
no,
That's my primary concern.
Not mine.
He's alive. He's not hurt.
Our first is that the sheep are getting taken from these shepherds. But our second is that they're using them to sacrifice to this god.
Well, we don't know if that's what they're using them for.
That's the implication. Based
I still like the sweater theory.
Well, true. Could be. Either way.
Yeah, he's gonna be cold.
Either way, they're
If he wakes up, he's going to be cold.
They're doing something which is not eating, because he made that pretty clear that they're not eating them. So they
There was
are
blood at the
doing.
scene last time.
Huh?
There was blood at the scene last time.
Maybe the
But they
sheep-
are
maybe the
doing
sheep hit them.
something.
It was probably the guy with snake hands trying to grab a sheep with his
That's true.
But they are doing something that he does not want to tell us, and it's not eating. So
Well, we could ask if he's sacrificing, if they're sacrificing him.
Mhm.
We haven't actually asked that question.
Are you sacrificing these sheep?
You might call it that, in a manner of speaking.
Are you killing the sheep? Are the sheep dying?
Have sheep fallen casualty to our habits? Perhaps.
oh my god, he's
So
so
making
lying.
the sheep fight to the death.
He's so
Yeah,
so
they're sheep
lying.
fight there, sheep
Just
fight.
got a coliseum
Alright.
of sheep.
Intimidation check. Are you killing these sheep? 14.
Not directly, no. But as I just said, some sheep may have fallen casualty to our
Fallen, as in out of the Sky Palace?
One might say so.
Hey.
Are you trying to resurrect your god?
They always are.
We've been trying to resurrect our god for the last 1,000 years.
You understand it's about time to give up? I don't think he's gonna call back.
No, he'll wake up.
No, he won't.
We just have to make a few more adjustments.
Your god doesn't exist. I killed him. Just like I'm gonna kill you.
Didn't you hear your god's alert to sheep? You killed them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I have no doubt you're going to kill me. That's a sacrifice that I'm willing to make.
Oh, you're so brave. You said, do you see me care? These two quivered at what I was about to do to you.
So did I, believe me.
Yeah.
How about you try to convince him to let you use Gaze of Two Minds on him, and then you let him go and jump off the cliff?
He has to be willing.
Right, but if you can convince him to
Exactly.
allow that much, and then you just untie him completely and let him go, then you can see what happens when you jump off the cliff.
Yeah.
Because if he jumps off the cliff, he's going to return home. And he's going to say, hey, they're down there and they got a whole bunch of traps. And they're going to drop stones or something to set the traps off. And then they're going to come down after us.
And if we see that he does all that stuff, you can know exactly what he's doing. And then we can
Have
jump
we
down
searched
after
him? Have we searched any of them for some sort of special belt or amulet or
We
something
did
that...
search them earlier.
We haven't even looked
Yes.
out the top.
You have, and I told you guys they're all
Well, like
wearing
through the top.
jewelry with the same
Is there ground?
sigil on it.
Ha!
Oh, really?
It's the necklaces.
Wait, what's going on?
I don't
Remember, I
see
asked you
necklaces.
guys whether you had sold the jewelry that you got from the first. Remember, I said they were all wearing the different types of jewelry.
The necklaces allow you to
And then you,
transport.
you sold them off for the gold or whatever. They're wearing everything from like the types of rings that like curve around the fingers to some of them have like, you know, like armbands or whatever. They look like just sort of auxiliary types of things, but you can see the same motifs. They're like
Does he have these
the
on
snake
him?
Magic.
heads. Do what? No, they're not magic. They're just jewelry. They're just
Does he have them on him?
Huh? Yeah, they all.
I start taking them off.
Okay. He struggles, but he can't really move. So what's he gonna
Does
do?
he say anything?
Windows back. Don't take them.
I'm taking these.
Say,
So,
would you,
wait,
would you
what
be
does he
willing to
look
jump
like
through the hole
exactly?
now?
No.
Human with snake features. No.
What kind of
Okay,
snake
there's our
features?
answer.
What was that?
Probably the slit
I just
eyes,
asked if he'd be
the
willing to
pit
jump through the
nose.
hole now, and he said no.
You didn't ask him to do what?
If he'd be willing to jump through the hole right now, he said no. Now that we took the stuff from him.
Oh. So these are special to you. Okay, now let's try our experiment with the jewelry.
All right, so
Slip
we
it on the spider's leg.
yeah. Anything I'm wearing can just go with me, right? If I put it on first and then transform. All right, yeah, I'll try that. We need to short rest first
Yeah.
to get everything back.
All right. So you short rest.
Just take an hour. Yep.
Okay.
He's still strapped to the
You
wall.
get your spells back.
Yep.
Oh, I can get the dice.
Yeah.
So neither do
Did you
spider.
heal me?
I decided to wait till the short rest because I would probably do that.
So you didn't do any healing?
No, I could, but
No, that's fine. That's fine.
if you don't
It
want to
makes-
spend all your hit dice.
It makes sense to do that first.
Oh yeah, how much do we get from short rest? Hit dice.
You can spend your hit dice.
Oh, cool.
However many hit dice.
It's your dice plus Constitution.
That's right.
All right, hand constitution.
And you get half of your hit dice back for a long rest.
So you can choose how many you want to do.
Yes.
And I'm doing a D8. All right. But you have to declare that before you roll.
No, you just keep on rolling until you're satisfied.
Yeah, so like I was just doing them one at a time.
Oh, okay.
Used 4 of my 5
That's pretty sweet.
to get almost up to full.
7. All right, we're gonna get a calculator. Here we go.
I can just add for you.
Oh, and I can add them. I just wanna.
Don't forget you're also adding your Constitution bonus each time, so that's actually 9.
Oh, whoops. Okay. So that all the way. So let's say okay.
30 hit
That's
points.
5. That was 2. Third. This is third. That's another 5.
I've got 8 healers hit.
I'm at
dice
27.
left,
I'm leaving it at that.
But
That's what you want more.
Wanna do anything like that? That's 7. So 34. And I got 1 left.
Oh, hey Tommy.
Yo.
Would you mind muting your mic when you're not talking?
There's a buzz.
It's not that bad. It's not like feeding back or anything.
Well, so it's, yeah. All right, cool. Thank you.
4.
Yeah, it's a lot quieter now.
Can actually hear the music.
But of course, we need to keep his volume up so we can hear him when he talks too. So.
Yeah.
All right.
So short rest. You
Short
heal
rest.
up.
Here we go. And now we will try. I can either do spider or we can do fly. Whichever.
Well, fly, that allows you to control where you're going, right?
Mm-hmm.
You want
So-
to just jump down and cast fly on yourself if something happens so you can get back?
Yeah. Might as well put on all of that jewelry that you took from him.
The jumping doesn't work.
And then you cast fly, and then you fly back.
Yeah.
Oh, but I need to be spider form anyway to
To get you down there.
make sure he can find his way back. Otherwise, it's just an invisible.
Or we can just drop a rope.
We don't have a rope long enough.
Don't have a rope long enough?
Not all of our ropes. So.
All right, we'll do the same thing.
How deep is it? Do we know?
It's about 500 feet or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very deep.
How many ropes do we have?
Not enough.
Not enough. I think they calculated that last time.
Yeah.
Did we?
So the way we worked it last time is I'm gonna go spider form, climb down, and dangle through the lens on a spider web, and then you jump off and fall for as long
Okay.
as you want.
We might as well have you put on someone else's jewelry to do that too.
Yeah, that's true.
Wait, I got the perfect idea. We got dead bodies, right? Take one of the dead bodies, take the jewelry off, throw the dead body in. What happens?
We can't see that far.
Yeah, we wouldn't know. We'd just see it fall and then disappear.
It won't come back out the hole?
You dropped something last time. You dropped like an
Yeah.
object and it just fell up into the sky until you couldn't see it anymore.
Yeah.
We could put a piece of jewelry on an object.
Put it on a person.
Yeah.
Or just throw a piece of jewelry.
Well, first thing I think we should do before we do anything is collect the rest of the jewelry off the dead bodies.
Okay.
And
do that.
put it on all of us.
Yes.
Yes, all of us. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so like I said, it's just like the same type of stuff you would wear, just jewelry, like bracelets, rings, armbands, maybe even like a.
Let's do
like
the
a
lower
neckband
down
or
fly tech.
circlet or-
I mean, why not?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because who worked
Let's
last
just
time?
do that. It worked last time.
Who's the lightest?
It doesn't matter.
I
Fly.
mean,
Small.
I am.
You're the one who has
Well,
the fly spell, so you.
I'm probably the
most
lightest
easily
because I don't even have armor.
do it.
But in other words, fly. It doesn't matter how heavy you are with the fly spell. You just fly.
Oh, no, I meant someone for like riding your back or something. If we want to do that.
The main
Don't think we
motif
need
that
to.
you see repeated throughout all these pieces of jewelry, it's like what looks like it's not like an actual jewel, but it looks like a jewel with 6 snake heads curving out from it like the spokes of a wheel, and like coming into like a circle, almost like a snake swastika.
Okay.
But there are 6 of them.
Yes. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Okay. 2 swastikas laying on top of each other minus 2 limbs, snakeheads.
There you go.
Alright!
Sort of like movie Chamber of Secrets.
Yeah. All right. So I go in spider form, climb down, dangle from the web,
Okay.
and then.
Okay, so you know that. So you go through the lens with
Mhm.
you're on his back as a spider.
I don't know.
I'm probably too small for that. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'll just
Might as well just jump off.
jump off.
So you're doing this one at the same time.
Once he gets to the bottom.
Yeah. Once you
Okay.
see me get to the bottom and
Well,
disappear.
are you also wearing?
Actually, do gaze
Yeah.
of 2 minds on him. He'll climb down, and if you see something
Oh,
different,
yeah,
then you
that'll
can
work.
know.
Yeah, that works.
That'll work. That'll work. That'll work.
All right. So you climb down first.
Mm-hmm.
You go through the lens.
Yeah.
Okay. So here's what you see. So I'm guessing you're wearing the jewelry
Sight
on
beyond
one of your,
sight.
on one of your spider legs.
I put it on, and then when I transform, everything that I'm wearing just goes with me. It's like it's still there.
Okay.
It just transforms with me, kind of a thing.
Okay.
Can he still hear me yell down the hole?
Well, once he's outside though. Okay. So you don't actually see the jewelry then.
Well, we could.
It's at your option.
Oh yeah.
You could. It's probably safer to leave it
You probably want to transform and then have someone slip it onto your leg afterwards.
Could just do both. Just put one of the rings on, and then transform, and then have someone slip another thing on, like a whatever.
Well,
it
no,
is.
you can choose to have your equipment appear on there.
Oh, you can.
Yeah, when you transform.
Okay.
It's one of the options.
Oh, okay. Okay. We'll use that. All right. So, you know the blue watery sort of glow that the lens was giving off?
Yeah.
So as you pass through the lens, you see the armband or whatever. This watery texture washes over it,
Mm.
and then it no longer looks like brass or anything. It looks like a clear glass, like it's made of clear glass
Huh.
with that texture on it. So you can make a perception check now.
It's gonna be 14.
14. Okay. You look down up into the sky, and you think you can see way in the distance. Now, given it's nighttime, you can see just a little speck kind of glinting in the sky directly above you.
Okay.
That's not a moon, that's a space station.
That's no moon. Let's see. Okay, so then he has beast or whatever, gaze of two minds cast on him, so you can see through my eyes.
I see a speck.
Yeah,
I see his bracelet change.
Yep.
and you can relay that to them if you want.
See if you're
I,
all
I relay everything. Open communication.
I'm looking around. Okay, so it's just like a tiny speck of light. It's like seeing a star kind of off in the distance.
I wish you could hear me. Wait, can he hear me? Mind
No,
connected?
no,
Okay.
you can hear through my ears, but that's it.
One-way communication.
That's sad. Because I'd be like, look left, look right.
Well, technically, then if you speak, he would hear your voice.
Yeah.
But he's a spider.
Then
So
he's a spider.
you hear- That's about it.
What's he saying? What's he saying? Come on, Lassie. Timmy fell in the well.
That's true. While you're using it, you can't see or hear any of us around you.
Someday. Oh yeah. He can't. Yeah, you're.
Oh,
dead.
so I'm just talking. You guys are like, I'm in a trance.
You're
and
doing
I'm
those
just-
things where you have
There's a speck
headphones
in
on,
the
so you're
sky.
talking really loud, like,
Yeah.
guys, look, I can see this. And we're like, okay.
Spider in the sky with diamonds.
All right, so I'm dangling from my web.
Yeah.
I try using one of my spider legs to push the thing off.
The ring off?
Yeah, and just
Okay.
let it fall.
What do you do?
I just like let one of the rings go.
Okay. It falls and the speck like winks out.
Okay, cool. I go back up and climb back up into the hole. And I'll untransform and tell him what I saw. And obviously he saw it too, but.
He's making up lies, I tell you.
So now I think we have you fly. Now that we've seen that.
Well, is there?
Something's
Do we
up
have
there.
enough jewelry for all of us from all the dead bodies?
There's one device on each person,
Okay.
each person you killed.
And
And
you
you
just
killed-
dropped one.
You killed 8 people.
Okay.
And there's
There's what?
6 of us.
Six of us?
Yeah, so you have one extra now.
Okay. 7 including Gwainer? Is she the 7th? Yeah.
Yeah.
So we have
Okay, so
one-
you have exactly
one friend.
that.
I thought you were describing it as each person had multiple.
They do, but some of them have like different sorts of jewelry, but they all have one specific type
Okay.
with the same motif on it.
But they didn't detect as magical?
No.
Weird. That's really strange.
Yeah,
Okay.
they're kind of like a brass.
Maybe they're only magical when they're next to the portal.
Yeah, or the portal is magical and it somehow like detects the symbol or something.
Yeah, it has to activate.
Okay, so at least we still have one for everybody. I thought we
No
had
fault of
I thought we had a surplus. Okay, so let's do that. Do you want to cast fly on yourself, or jump through, and then after you fall for a few seconds, cast fly on yourself?
I wonder though, there has to be some way to land safely.
Right, that's what I'm.
Yeah, because they land.
How do they? I can understand like coming through the lens on this side if it like slows their fall, and then they just drop the last.
So wait, what if we put it on and try going up?
That's true. We could
Try jumping. Try jumping.
like going back up through the lens that's up here.
Oh,
above us.
that's only like 30 feet.
Yeah.
That was higher than that.
No, like 50 feet.
And what if it inverts and we actually falling like 300 out of the sky? Hell, I'll try it. Who cares?
How long does
You,
fly
you
last?
probably still have fly.
don't know. How long does fly last?
Up to 10 minutes. So that should be plenty of time.
Yeah, so check up. See what's
So why
on
don't
there.
you have one of the pieces of jewelry on, cast fly, go up first and see if you can go through the lens. And then,
Or you could have just climbed up.
yeah,
You
but
changed back already.
Oh, you already changed back.
so
Mm.
I can't really. I don't want to waste another wild shape.
Yeah, okay. I cast fly and I walk over to the hole and I look at him and I'm like,
Superman.
You hit your head really hard.
Okay, I thought that might be the case.
Didn't work, guys. Bye.
I don't think that's gonna work.
You were
Okay.
able to go out and back in through the other one.
You take 5 damage.
Yay!
All right, now fly through the other hole.
Now go through the other hole.
While you still have the spell.
Why I still have the spell?
Take my 5 damage.
And you can cast it again too, if you need to.
Alright, so I go through the other hole. What do I see?
So you go down, you jump.
Yeah.
Okay. So you stand at the edge of this
Rub my
huge
head.
thing, jump. So as you're like falling, you like feel you start getting close to the walls, and like something sort of like pushes you back, and so you're like, you know, if you were to jump, moving with the
Like if I was to jump toward the wall, it like
Yeah.
realigns me.
Yeah, so
Mhm.
you're like falling through the center of this, you know, like shaft or whatever,
Okay.
and you come out the other side. The same thing happens to your jewelry or whatever. It, like the water texture washes over it, and then it just like looks like you're wearing a glass ring.
Do I see the piece of jewelry he dropped?
It was just
So you're falling, like you hit terminal velocity, and you're falling away from the earth.
Okay.
So it's like gravity
he's
is
gonna need a
reversed.
way to find his way back in. I
You
can
look
back
up,
to a spider again.
and this speck
Just in case.
slowly,
We don't know what
slowly
happened to
begins
him because we forgot to.
Yeah.
And I mean, you're just falling.
So why don't I just go ahead and do that?
You want to just keep falling, or are you going to stop
Let's
yourself,
not-
or just keep going to get there? Or...
Wait a while.
How's he gonna find his way?
How long have I been falling?
Tommy fell for 10 minutes. Of course, he wasn't wearing the jewelry at the time.
Just to be safe, I think I should just go ahead and do it.
Is it faster if can I force myself to fly and move faster?
Faster than terminal. I don't think you can.
You can't. Yeah, you can't get faster than terminal velocity, but
Yeah, whatever it gives you a fly speed of like whatever.
Falling is faster than your fly speed.
Falling is faster than my fly
After he
speed?
goes through, I remember he's going to need to find a way back, so I go ahead and transform again, spider form, and climb back down, do the thing,
Okay.
and hang down.
Transform into a brightly colored
Well,
spider.
I think I got the information that we wanted though, so I'm gonna fly back.
What?
Wait, isn't it nighttime?
yes, it is nice.
I'll tell you why I'm gonna fly. I'll tell you why.
Someone cast light on the spider and
Yeah, because that's going to be hard to see.
Oh yeah, true.
Because you can't. It looks like nothing until you actually get there. And
You want
gravity
to
is
cast the
reversed.
light on my?
So I can't
Where
just
I go?
shoot up the opposite direction I was going.
Sure,
I
less
mean,
than an hour.
you can try, yeah, but it's going to look like you're soaring toward the ground.
So I light up the spider and he climbs down.
Okay.
And dangle through on the web.
Alright, so now you can see a little glowing spider.
So I see a glowing spider, and do I still see the speck?
The speck is up there.
The speck is above me.
Yeah.
Spider,
but you're falling up.
Right.
But I'm falling up.
So no, because you fell that way.
Mhm.
So
I hate
the
these
speck
things.
is below you in the sky, and
Right.
the spider is above you towards the earth.
Right.
That's awesome. I go toward the spider.
Okay.
You're flying back towards the spider. Okay.
Yep, alright. You go and you reach it and you get there and you fire up.
Was the speck getting any bigger as you
Yes.
fell?
Yes, I explained all this. The spec was getting bigger. I noticed the bracelet, ring, whatever, that changed. And also, like, I started going toward the wall, and it was like, no, get over here. So I think you're going to land safely. I think these dingleberries over here, if they can figure it out, we can figure it out.
Okay.
So,
So I'll
I
climb
think
back up, but stay in spider form just so I can hear what he says.
Okay. You did. You did. You did.
I really wish you could cast fly a level higher. Get more targets.
Yeah. Oh wait. Let's see. What
No.
level?
It's 3rd level, so that's.
Oh yeah. Slot level. Right. Yeah.
So are we going to, like, heal up and go in this thing?
We're already pretty healed.
Yeah.
Says the guy that whacked his head on the ceiling.
I can use a kit on you if you want.
I mean, I'm at 29. I don't
Out
want
of what?
38.
Only down 9.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, that's my minimum healing for the kit, so it's not. Okay.
Like wipe my own ceiling.
Yes, Tommy?
Tommy?
So, man?
I'm full health. I don't know. Don't need.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's not bother healing anymore right now. I say we throw this guy in and then we all just jump after him.
I'll go first.
I say we just leave him strapped to the wall.
But does that leave him without? Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
He doesn't have one.
The guy won't have a thing.
Yeah.
So?
Yeah, the guy strapped to the wall won't have anything, so he won't jump in the hole.
Hey, with push on it.
Yeah. And he's trapped here, so
Make him walk the plank.
so even if he gets out of the ropes, he's not going anywhere.
Except possibly to the village.
He's one snake, dude. He's got.
We're farmers.
They're not gonna have weapons. We'll take his weapons.
I'd say don't just leave him here, because another group could easily come down and
Yeah.
find him and rescue him and get information from him.
But if we throw him down, I think he's gonna die.
Tomato tomatoes.
You know what?
When in Rome.
He does not express any sort of remorse, so
What?
didn't hear that.
The first one through should have an armband.
First one of us through. All of us will have one.
Yeah, you guys will all have one.
So wait, we're gonna throw him in the hole, but you didn't want me to saw off his toe.
Yeah,
Well,
I'm attached to him.
I'm not against killing things. I am sort of against torturing them. Only somewhat.
But yet, you guys keep asking me to interrogate, and you know what I'm gonna do when I do it. It's how you get the quick answers.
Alright.
Dad did send me the
Do
color.
people agree to that?
We're talking about going through.
Yeah,
Well,
just
am
everyone
I
jump.
still attached to him?
Yeah. Well, I don't know. You're probably not right now because he's strapped to the wall. So we probably took him off.
Okay. I don't want to be attached to him when he goes down the hole.
Tommy's like, I don't want extra bowling ball weight strapped to me.
So my other question is, once we jump through, and assuming that we safely get to the Sky Palace, how do we know whether or not we'll be able to get back?
We'll have to find the other path.
Yeah,
Yeah, but the other problem with that is too is what if the other path is inside the palace
and we're trapped.
and we're on the outside and
Right.
the inside of the palace is nothing but a whole bunch of snake guys.
Yeah.
Okay,
Exactly.
long rest before we go and do this?
Yeah, probably a good idea.
Okay. Also, it'll be daytime then.
Oh yeah, because it's nighttime. Yeah. Let's do
Well,
that.
but nighttime infiltration might do good.
It would be better to attack at night.
Yeah, but
I
it's
always wanted to
easier
start
to
out.
take.
But these guys have been doing their stuff at night. Are they nocturnal?
It's easier to take a long rest. Yeah, I don't know anything about them, so I don't know if they're nocturnal or not.
You guys can make a knowledge nature check if anybody has it.
14.
You have to have the check in order to.
Oh yeah.
There's not supposed to be anything that requires you to be proficient in it. That's kind of,
This edition. Yeah.
yeah. That's,
10.
Did you get that, Jay?
Huh?
You're just saying that in this edition, there's not really such thing as trained or untrained.
Oh
It's
yeah,
just like-
yeah, I heard you say that.
No,
Okay.
Yeah.
So there's no, you just have proficiency. That's what I meant, is if you have proficiency.
yeah, but that's not supposed to be a limiting factor in anything that you can attempt to do.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
No, I understand that. That's what I'm saying. Everybody can make a check, but if you're proficient in it, I'm going to give you a better chance of.
Well, you already do because your number's higher.
Well,
Well, no, I
did
understand.
the mayor say he cut a deal with these things that they could just steal whatever they want?
No, the deal was that they wouldn't harm each other. Because they had been fighting and warring back and forth for a long
Yeah.
time. And they,
And that was
Interest.
it. That just, we're no longer going to harm you. You're no longer going to harm us.
Mhm.
But he
Oh, no,
did
but
say, hey, you can't steal my stuff.
Right, exactly. So.
God, the mayor's stupid. Really?
The mayor may have told you that they were actually like abducting people back then while they were fighting. So he didn't really expect them to start abducting sheep.
What if we say that he considers the sheep to also be villagers? They are members of the village. Therefore, you broke the deal.
You took some man's wife. He misses that sheep.
Yeah, I mean, they're snake people.
Don't overthink a thing. Don't
Well,
overthink
we were
it.
already saying they have affairs with the sheep.
Yeah.
These are not your affairs. Oh yeah, but they were.
Okay.
I miss Daisy.
If we're going to invade the Sky Palace, then we need to do a long rest.
Yeah,
Because I'm down
definitely.
too many spells for that.
Yeah, we
For
should
sure.
prepare.
All right. So we do exactly that. We'll do a long rest.
Camp here. Leave our traps up.
Hey, we can still wait till nighttime to infiltrate and see if they send another party. Hey, maybe we'll get another one. Torture a few more people.
How long does it take to get from here to the town?
The vacancy in the dark can be
Half a day.
Okay.
I can see the dark.
So,
He can see the dark.
wait a second.
Just a few hours, more like 3 hours.
Alright. So,
Right,
3
you can see
hours
the
to
dark.
get to the town,
Yeah,
3 hours
real.
to get back.
Yeah.
They're not expecting the raiding party for another 5
Probably.
5 or more hours.
Yeah. This
So-
is before you take your rest, your long rest.
Right.
Because by the time you take your long rest, they will have been expecting them back.
But only for a couple of hours.
Right.
At that point.
Right.
It's unlikely, I think, that they would act and send another group within that short time frame.
Yeah, it's
No,
it's
no,
more
no, no.
like
I'm saying we could wait until it's night again.
more like they probably sent this last party that you killed with the traps to look for the last ones.
Maybe. But he said they were a raiding party.
No, he said the last ones were a raiding party. But I mean, I don't know if he referred to these.
He
I
said
mean,
that-
they're
He said that they were going out to raid. You said that.
their
These are more of a rescue party.
yeah, their makeup was the same. Their-
But when we
there
talked
was-
to the snake guy, he said that they were going out to raid.
Snakes are stupid.
No, he said they were going to look for the other ones. He said the guy that escaped and went back, like that got away, went back and told them about the attack, and so they sent more guys to not only.
Doesn't matter. He's a filthy maggot. He deserves it.
Yeah.
And now he's tied to the wall. I'm reconsidering cutting his toe off. I don't like things unfinished. What? He might scream out something useful.
Let's just kill him. Rest for the night. Kill him in the morning. Good night, Leslie. Sleep well. I'll check you in the morning. And then, as soon as we're all fully rested, pack up our traps and go.
Right, we don't want to come back and fall into our own traps.
Yep, exactly.
Can we be gathering up those ball bearings during our long rest?
You're resting. You're not working.
Just like sweep them all into the corner.
No, not really.
Well,
Again,
ball
you're
bearings
resting.
won't hurt us. They'll just make us fall over.
No, either you're resting or you're working. One of the two.
Are we all resting?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
you all have to do it to get credit for the long rest.
Mhm.
So nobody's keeping watch?
Actually, Tommy had full hit points,
Nice.
and you have full hit points. So you two start gathering up all those ball
No,
bearings.
you
keep
still need to
watch.
sleep. You need to sleep.
You'll
You can't-
suffer a level of
You can't
exhaustion.
spend all night gathering up ball bearings.
You'll suffer a level of exhaustion.
I'm not so worried about the guy with the ball bearings as so much as having somebody on watch.
Right.
Yeah. So if they each take one
Leave
turn
the
on
snake
watch.
guy on watch.
Yeah, you guys have your watches all set up already. That's part of your rest. Is-
Oh, it is.
We
Okay.
have synchronized our
So you're still getting
watches.
a long rest. We still have watches.
Yeah.
Okay.
We have synchronized our watches, yes.
Yes, synchronized watches.
I have
All right, whatever.
quarter past
Let's,
Yuan-Ti.
Yep.
let's just rest. And
Can I drive some stakes into the ground while they're resting on my watch?
Stakes. What sort of stakes?
Spikes, I think is what he's saying.
Spikes.
Like pythons?
Indicate that they come down.
Yeah, I think he's.
it has to be
talking
metal.
about like torches or something?
Yeah,
What
it's-
are you going to sharpen?
Yeah, it's a thin layer of.
Wood, pegs.
It's a thin layer of hard packed dirt over stone.
Okay, then I'll just watch.
Yeah, you already have the rest of our traps out anyway.
Okay, you rest. Nobody else comes.
Okay, we gather up at least the bear traps and the caltrops.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
While you guys are doing that, I want to go over and ask him another question. I just look at him and I'm like, we're going to leave you now. No, we're not. We might take you with us into a little hole, and you know as well as I do, without your little shiny things here, you're going to die. Right?
I won't be able to see, but
I'm going to see.
I can still not die.
Well, you might.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, I was wondering if that was the case.
Anyway.
It's still there, it's just invisible.
Anyways, my question is this. How do you find the way back? Is the portal nearby, or is it in the palace?
Once you're up there, there's one in the palace. That's all there
Okay, but how did you come here in the first place?
is. Yeah, it's just like it is down here. There's another place to jump. There's a place to land and a place to jump.
Okay,
Just
Cool.
like here.
yeah, just like your place to jump, place to land,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah, they're not so close to each other up there, but there's one of each.
Okay, so where's the place to jump?
On one side, and the place to land is on the other.
But are they inside the palace walls?
One is in the yard and the other is inside.
Okay. Is the place to land in the
I
yard?
called that.
Yes.
Or, okay. Place to land is in the yard. Place to jump is inside the castle. Palace.
So they're coming straight from the castle here. So when we land, we're going to be in the yard. And when we need to jump, we need to go in. Yep. There's a trap.
Now here's a question. What if you fall through
And because he said that I'm nice, I go over and I tie a cloth around his toe where I cut him and kind of tie it. Well, thank you.
what would happen?
See, I'm not hard to get along with.
Actually, for all the people who have gone through, when they went through the other side and looked back, was it the mountains? Was it an area that we recognized?
Yes, it was like like looking down over the mountains, the mountain range.
So if someone walked outside of the cave, could we see each other?
That's a good question. You don't know.
Say, what's the question?
Is there any reason to do that?
I'm just wondering what would happen if you fall out and then you fly back and then you go through again. You try either side. What would happen?
I don't know.
I'll cast fly on you.
If you want to find out?
I'll let you find out. Once you hit
Or
your
just
head against the ceiling.
curiosity. Because then, if you're all the way down there and you try to fly up, could you then do something to reverse the gravity again and land normally without having to go through the other portal?
If we gag him, we got to gag him like a normal human, right? He's got like a normal mouth. Okay.
Well, I assume it's more like a shaft that there's a gravity or something. I don't know.
We definitely need to gag him if we're bringing him. As soon as we land in the yard, he's gonna wail like a banshee.
So kill him or bring him. I don't think we'll leave him alive here.
He could be a good guide, maybe.
Or a human shield.
True.
You don't know what's waiting for us on the.
Those are two benefits, and we have a hostage. They may not be willing to attack. We don't know who he is. He could have some royal.
He's a pure blood. They're
Especially
actually the
since-
lowest.
Yeah.
Especially since we don't have an extraction point.
Is he? You know that, like he's what he is, and by that you can determine.
I don't know if we know that technically.
Did we know that?
Well,
Knowledge nature.
you knew what their god was.
Was his knowledge nature check enough for him to know that he's lower on the totem pole?
He is one of the weaker ones, so I think we can assume
you
that.
can, you can pretty much assume.
Okay.
Okay.
So he's not like Prince Snakean of
Let's
the-
take him with us. We all just jump off together.
The more snake-like you are, the better for them.
But do gag him.
Yeah.
Gag him, keep him tied, and bring him with us.
Tie his hands behind his back. Put a short rope between his feet to where he can just shuffle. He can't run.
Yeah.
And gag him definitely. And blindfold him.
No.
I want to blindfold him until we get him there.
Dude, Falling while blindfolded would be terrifying.
I know. I know, it's pretty awesome.
Well, he's already falling to a place that he can't,
Can't see. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
So I'm gonna screw with his mind a little bit.
I think there's not much point in blindfolding him if he's falling to an invisible castle.
Sir, it's not causing physical harm.
Fine, whatever.
I sure hope we don't all die when we fall. That there is no
So
way.
everyone jumps and roll up new characters.
Yeah, right.
And let's send him in the middle of our group. So a few strong defenders in front, then him, and then the rest of us.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
first
Any
wave.
volunteers?
Although Tommy and I are going first. You volunteered earlier.
I suppose.
Is Tommy volunteering?
Yeah.
Of course.
You're so brave.
You want to go first or second? The two of us can go down right together.
I'll go first with my shield out, and can I have the heavy crossbow in one hand if it's already loaded, or not?
I don't know. Heavy crossbow.
Well, that's what I'm doing if I can.
Heavy crossbow is a heavy two-handed weapon. So
Oh, fine.
Yeah.
I'll do my hand crossbow.
how about I just go first since I've already got shield and armor stuff, and you follow right afterwards.
Any reason I should have Goodberry memorized? We have plenty of healing. You have
Should
plenty
have
of
done
healing.
is just cast one over before we rested.
Yeah, that's true. We can say that I did.
If you had an extra spells, then yeah, let's
Yeah,
do
I had
that.
plenty. I actually had all 4 of my level 1 spells.
Use them all on good berries.
Okay. So 4 times 10, that's 40.
Well, we have to
divided
go
by-
outside and gather the berries
divided
first.
by 7.
No, it creates them.
Yeah,
I,
just,
I thought it blesses the berries.
mhm. 40 divided by 7. Everybody gets 7, 45, 35. So 5. Everybody basically
Alright.
gets 5.
So
Good berries.
everyone has 5 good berries, and there are 5 extras, and we'll give those to
Someone.
Frontliner.
What's the life expectancy on the Goodberry?
a day.
24 hours, yeah. So until we sleep next night, basically.
And we're fully healed.
So the extra 5, let's give those to her.
Okay.
She gets 10 good berries, the rest of us get 5.
Yeah.
It's an action to eat one, so
Yeah, it's not like
it's an emergency healing for other
I
people.
still think it's dumb
Also-
that you gotta take an action to eat one berry. I mean, if I
should
reach
be
my
an-
hand in a box of cereal, Captain Crunch, I know I can eat more than one berry at a time.
Yeah, I think it should be an action to eat as many as you want at once.
Yeah.
Well, within reason. I mean, you're not gonna grab 150 good berries and shove them all in your mouth at one time.
Right.
You know, there should be a limit that you can put in the capacity of your jaw, true, but what you can hold in your hand and dump in your mouth. I mean,
They carried weapons, right?
Yeah.
They use weapons?
oh yeah, just take all their stuff.
Well, I'm just
We already
considering
mostly did.
heat and metal.
So we pack up their stuff, we pack up
maybe
the
I should
traps.
rememorize your things.
We
Yeah.
make good berries for us
Okay,
to
you pack
carry.
up all the traps, everything, except for, I mean,
So, sweep
Leave
up
the ball
berry.
bearings, because that takes too long for now.
Yeah.
That's fine.
But we pack up the caltrops and the bear traps.
He made good berries, passed them out.
Did they have any kind of shaman with them last time?
I'm sure we're going to find tougher ones
How long
there.
do the good berries last?
24 hours. So we have them cast that
I
before
remember-
the long rest.
Didn't you try to give them to somebody? For, like, in payment for something? They're like, it's like disappearing ink. They'll just be gone. They'll like,
Oh,
open the
leprechaun
fridge
gold.
the next day and they're like, oh.
Yeah. Leprechaun's gold.
Okay. The odds of us having to take a short rest in there
Are high.
pretty. Yeah. I think maybe I should do prayer of healing.
Oh, the next short rest. Give us more.
Well, it's actually 10 minutes, but
I think I kind of want to take the dead bodies just outside the cave opening and kind of hang them up as a warning. Bring more raiding parties.
put them up on some trees.
Yeah, right outside the mouth of the cave, like turn back more on.
They're gonna find it when they come through anyway. They're gonna find the bodies.
Yeah.
So there's no point hanging them in the mouth of the cave.
You use their bodies.
How about we arrange the bodies so it looks like they killed each other?
Or we could arrange the bodies to spell out "go back." I like that idea.
Or we just put them in the position of a tea party.
Make it look like they all drank the Kool-Aid.
Yeah.
Let's kill it Kool-Aid. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna give myself an alternative personality. When I flip out and go crazy, I'm gonna call myself Killer Kool-Aid.
Break through walls.
Oh yeah!
Hey kids, I'm Raspberry.
Welding stones. Or aid. Yeah, not aid. I don't really have anything else to do.
There's a chance we're going to be doing some sneaking around, right? So passive
Yes.
trace might be very
Yes.
useful. Okay.
We always sneak around. That's what we always do. It's
Or-
a good thing we finally have a thief.
Yeah.
Or we could just cut the faces off the guys that we have and use that. Look, I'm sorry about the blood. I was in a scuffle.
I cut myself shaving.
I'm totally memorizing Melding this down because it's a ritual and it lasts 8 hours.
Huh?
And I can cast it on all of us over the course of like an hour.
You can
Oh,
turn
wait, really?
yourselves to stone?
There's no concentration. Meld into stone. So if there's stone walls and stuff there, and there's 6 of us, 7 of us, let's just send her back to town, please. I don't want to keep worrying about her.
Yeah, she has been really helpful though.
Not really.
She has. She's dropped like
Yeah.
She gets the last hit,
exactly.
but
Sometimes that last hit.
Yeah, she's
whatever.
She's done a lot of damage.
Anyway, if I spend 10 minutes per person, then
She
we can
doesn't-
all just go into a stone wall and spend the night.
She doesn't like you. She gives you a she throws shade at
He
you.
says that out. He's like, "Why can't you just go back in town?" She's like glaring at
I'm not
him.
saying that to her.
She's
Yeah,
there.
You
Either
have
way.
2 of us.
My original
For
plan.
safety, too.
My original plan was to have her like be our thief, but we ended up getting a thief anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, she's not. I mean, just
She's gaining XP.
mechanically speaking,
That's
uh,
Our XP's bleeding out because of her.
I was gonna train her, and things were happening. She would be the thief.
This is a
Or ninja.
particularly
Also,
dangerous mission.
yeah,
so
we're going into a palace full of these things.
we should probably.
If you want to keep her alive, send her back. If you want to keep us alive, keep her with us. So I guess that's the choice.
All right, we'll keep her with us.
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm getting Melding this
As her employer, I take offense. Do you want to get rid of my servant?
My character would want to keep her.
Yeah, but sending her back to town, does that mean she's going to stay alive? I mean, what if the town is attacked and raided while we're gone? I mean, you can die at any moment. I mean, seriously. We've sent people away before and thought, yeah, they'll be safe there. We come back and, like, house decimated, whatever, you know. I don't know. I guess we would have to vote on that.
Yeah, let's put it to a vote. Who would prefer to send her back to town? Raise your hand. And/or unmute your volume. Anybody?
It would overall still. But I'm okay with it.
All right, Tommy. Never mind. Your vote doesn't matter. We're keeping her with us. Sorry, Shane.
No, it's fine.
But
Alright.
but you said we won't be able to meld into stone.
So the only one who
Just take
voted
pictures.
to send her back to town estate?
Mhm.
Okay. She really doesn't like it.
It was for your own safety, miss.
I don't need safety. I need to train. Become
I need
a better,
adventure.
a better
Alright.
assassin.
We could
Not
also
assassin.
use her to help defend the
I
town.
was
in case we
planning
get
to
attacked.
train her in monk ways.
Oh yeah. Well,
That's
you can certainly take a level in monk or two.
yeah. So sometimes at night, me and Gwena go off into the woods.
Oh,
you don't know
my.
why.
And you come back later sweating and ruffled.
Yes. You can draw your own conclusions.
Oh dear.
Oh my. They're training at something like that.
I come back smelling of pine needles and shame.
We were fishing at night, nowhere near water.
Alright, well, are we all ready then?
Yeah.
Alright. I guess we go. Okay, so we gathered up all the traps except the ball bearings.
Yep.
We
Made the good berries.
made the good berries, so we each have 5.
Arranged the bodies to say go back.
Yep. Took all their weapons and obviously all their jewelry, and we prepared it to leap.
Okay.
I didn't need all the bodies to spell out go back, so I did use 2 guys to make a tea party.
Alright, so Tommy and me. I think I should go first with the higher AC, and then Tommy immediately afterwards.
I have a 21 AC. I don't know
How'd you
what
get to
got.
21? Wow, okay, you got higher AC by 1, but...
The armor.
Oh, you put on the cursed armor.
Yeah.
Gwyneth. Is it Gwyneth? Gwyneth?
Gwena.
Gwyneth says you should go first.
Yes, he actually does. I will allow it.
I was going to go first, but if Tommy's got better armor, then you can go first. I'll go after him. And then send the prisoner?
Yeah. Sounds
I would
good.
make him like 4th in line, probably. There's how many of us? 7? 6?
7.
7, yeah. Send 3 and then him.
Okay, so the 2 of us, who else?
Who's next? Who's in the lineup?
I'll go.
Haven't we
Where'd I go?
gotten our lineup before?
Yeah, we did. I thought we did.
for a different sort of thing.
Lineup
Different
sometimes
change. So
changes.
he's after. He's 3rd.
I really hope once we jump, we don't just have to make new
So
characters.
you are monk, and then Gwena, and then our warlock, and then our thief. Ooh, we have a really big party right now.
Yeah, we do.
It looks.
One's a bad guy and one's an NPC.
All right, Jay. Here's our lineup.
And I'll just walk off the cliff one after another.
Like paratroopers.
Okay, so Jurors first.
I run up
Wait,
here.
hold on. What?
Yeah,
I run up here like a paratrooper.
Wait.
Yeah, before anybody jumps, let's make sure there are no more weight hold-ons.
Yeah.
Okay, one question. What is the range of your Gaze of Two Minds?
I don't know.
Unlimited.
I think it's unlimited.
Touch to start and then unlimited.
Okay. Someone goes first while he has Gaze of Two Minds. If that person dies, he'll know.
Well, no, we don't want to send anyone back far ahead. Because then they're in significant risk when they land.
I guess.
Unless we want to trust the thief to try to land quietly and sneak somewhere.
Door and barley brew.
Would you want to do that?
Sure. He just
I
plops out right in front of the middle of a raiding party as they're just kind of standing there looking at him. He's like, "Dirty birdie,
The problem is,
Do you have a moment to talk about our Lord and Savior?
okay, you could do invisibility.
I'm Gelrandi, and I want to talk to you about chakras.
The big problem, though, is if we send someone down and they land while the rest of us are still up here, it's half an hour before any of the rest of us reach them.
Half an hour?
Half an hour.
We felt for 10 minutes and didn't get to it, so I'm assuming it's going to be a pretty long time.
Oh, that's true.
And he flew down and it was still a speck in the distance.
No, technically, Tommy could have just missed it.
He could have, but he still flew down and it remained a speck the whole flight. So
I mean, it started to increase in size, but
right, okay,
You're-
at least 10 minutes.
I would say it's 10 or longer. So I would say 20, maybe 25, hour and a half. I don't know, but
So the point is, it's a long time before the rest of us get there if one person goes first.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Hold on, if you fell up for 10 minutes, wouldn't you, like, break through the atmosphere at that point? Like, that's
Probably.
that's a really, really long time to fall.
Well, let's see.
what was the guy who jumped from?
From the
space
lower atmosphere,
Oh,
I think it took about 11
maybe
minutes before he
maybe
pulled the parachute.
this
Mm.
Okay,
maybe
so
this
yeah,
fall
that's the
is
limit
outside of normal realm of mathematics.
Maybe.
Also,
Space Palace,
magic.
Sky Palace.
Also,
Yeah.
this
I
is
don't have
not
any
planet
plans.
Earth, so the size of the planet's different, the level of the atmosphere is different.
Yeah.
yeah, for
Gravity
sure.
is the same.
Is it, though? Magic.
I say we Indiana Jones this sucker and take a leap of faith.
I think all of us
true.
need to go
It's not like we're
together.
gonna be late if we're falling for 30 minutes.
That's true.
Okay, everyone,
Let's just do
march
it.
forward. We fall with one round of separation, just to give
Wait.
space to land and move.
Yeah.
Any other questions?
Yeah, so 6 Mississippi, yeah. Yeah, before anybody jumps, I'm gonna, like, let us have a moment of silence for 30 seconds because I don't want to have people start jumping and say, wait a minute, okay, because we're making sure that when we jump, we're jumping.
Yeah, this is the last time before you jump out of the plane, people. Think about this.
Yeah. We're
My
going
parachute back.
Did y'all want me to go first and scout it out?
No, we're not going to do that.
There's too much danger to
We still want you to go first.
No.
We're leaving off the scouting.
We're
out.
doing it for your protection, technically.
Here, hold my mixtape. Just in case.
Are we sure even if we do invisibility on him? And beast and the sense through his eyes or whatever?
How long does invisibility last? Is it an hour?
And are you sure you're willing to do that? Because technically, if it fails, you die.
Okay,
1 hour.
I have a question. Before
1
the
hour
lead
and I gotta
line was
concentrate.
before the lead line was tied from Jur to the Snake Man. Currently, Jur is 15 feet ahead of the Snake Man. Where's the lead line tied now, or is there one?
I don't
I
think
don't-
we're
we're
going
not-
to tie a lead line on him, but we did shackle his feet to where he can like shuffle
Okay.
his feet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And his hands are tied behind his back and he's gagged.
Okay.
I specified all that earlier, but I want to re-specify that in our moment of silence.
And you said he's blindfolded too, or just
Yeah, I want that sucker blind. I don't want when he lands. I don't want him to be able to look and go, "I need to run over there." No, I don't want him to be able to see because if he
And
can,
before we
can
push
see,
him out,
get
spin him
away.
around. Spin him for like a minute, and then we all start walking.
Yes, that would be awesome. Just do like one of those little like bat things where you spin him around.
Spin him around before we push him in.
Shove him off
Yeah.
there.
Dude, that'd be sweet.
So that he has no idea what direction
He
he's
will
facing.
probably
when he
die
lands.
of a heart attack before we get there.
That'd be so cool. He lands. He's like, I'm like, oh well.
Okay.
Nobody had that.
Anything else?
All right, moment of silence. Let's all focus. I'm about to jump very long distance, hitting terminal velocity. Does anyone have any last words?
Yeah, I don't want to do it.
I quit the party.
Yeah. Screw you guys. I'm going home.
I think we're good.
Maybe we can ask the crazy guy. Maybe he knows.
Yeah, go.
Does he do anything while he's blindfolded? Like, is he squirming or?
No, not that guy. The crazy guy who originally told us about the Sky Palace.
Yeah.
We should go get him and throw him in.
Yeah.
We can invite.
He's very nervous. Yeah. Snake sweat everywhere. And
Tommy, what about you? Any last words?
I don't think
any
snake
last
sweats.
words?
And this one does.
Okay, Jerome. All right. Anybody?
Anyone
Going
wants?
once. Last chance. Anybody?
Oh! I would like to roll the dice of the sage.
Okay.
Oh!
Just because.
Yeah.
Oh,
use-
the thing that determines whether this is a good idea or
Yeah.
not.
Oh yeah.
I use
agree.
augury to see whether this specific action, taken within the next 30 minutes, will result in weal, woe, weal and woe, or neither.
Okay.
And I roll.
The dice of
The
the
dice.
sage. The dice come up. Wheel and woe.
Wheel and woe.
Okay.
Okay, I think that works.
As long as there's some good part, then we're not falling into space.
We'll survive, but we will be going into enemy territory. I assume that's what that means.
Well, wait a minute. What? Which part's the bad part? The low?
I want to know which part came first.
It doesn't say.
Yeah, it doesn't put them in order.
It's like you're gonna fall, break your legs, but you're gonna live.
Or maybe the woe is we all die, and the wheel is that he walks free. So he gets a good result.
Yeah, exactly. It's wheel for him and woe for the rest of
Actually, I think it's more likely to be the other way around.
you.
Okay, so let's go.
Okay, that was a great. That was a good call. That puts me at ease.
Alright, so Tommy's last word is Geronimo.
Yep.
Okay, so we sure? We're positive now? Everybody good?
Positive.
Okay.
Really.
Ready as rover.
Tommy jumps. 6
One,
seconds later, you gotta move up.
5, 6.
Then he jumps. Alright, now Tommy, are you there?
I'm here.
Okay. The wheel that the Dice of the Sage indicated was that you now have the opportunity to roll a brand new character. No, I'm just kidding. You fall. You fall for a long time.
That was evil.
Everybody falls for a long time.
I do
That
a beautiful
guy-
swan dive.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you push that guy off because you're behind him. So he goes up to the edge and go
Smart
around and
kick.
goes. Yeah, exactly.
I tell him, let go.
There's a new
We
magic
did
card
spin
that
him
just
around.
there's a new magic card that just came out called Fatal Push, and it's literally that scene. It's like the guy kicking the other dude off the edge. All right, Tommy, as you fall, you begin to see what first appears in the night sky to be
Wait,
a
it's daytime now.
shimmering star. What?
Should be early morning.
It's daytime.
Oh
now.
yeah, that's right. Okay, so it looks like a star in the daytime, which is even stranger. The path of your flight. By the way, are you guys just like stepping off and jumping like this? So your feet are, once you come out through the lens, your feet will be
Yeah.
first. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I did a beautiful swan dive, but I can land on my hands. No
Okay.
problem.
Yeah. So you can flip over in the air. You'll have plenty of time to do any of that.
I jump
academic
crane
stuff.
style.
Yeah. Okay. So the speck grows and grows and grows until you see before you, below you, yes, below your feet, beneath your feet, a gigantic, beautiful, wonderful palace, a huge
How huge?
fortress, like really
Like
huge.
a mile across? Like,
No, it's probably. Let's see.
is that
This is the woe part.
Yeah, you're definitely
Whoa.
saying woe to yourselves as you approach it. I would say it's probably.
We should took all the jewelry and attached it to boulders and pushed it in.
Probably close to a quarter mile across from end to end. It's a big. It's like a circular disc with a long building stretched out across it.
Is it like a Arabian Night style palace or like a Celtic?
It's kind of almost like a classical Gothic style, you could say.
Okay.
Like plaster walls, like all smooth plaster walls with.
Fortresses and stuff?
Yeah.
Gargoyles that can fly and attack?
Okay.
More than one?
So you fly, or you fall towards the center of this big courtyard, right in the middle of it, and there's like walls around you. The palace basically spreads out. You see, as you're falling, you can kind of get like an idea of the layout. It's like I said, it's a long strip with a couple of openings throughout, like various courtyards in it, and then you're falling into this huge circular one right in the middle.
So in the center of the act.
Essentially, yes.
So you fall, and Tommy, your feet set down you begin to slow as
all
you
yours.
as you get near. You begin to slow down.
I was hoping that would happen.
Yeah, until you're literally just floating, and your feet set down gently.
As I'm coming down, do I see guards or anything?
Not in this courtyard. No, you see doors on opposite. They're on three sides of the courtyard, but there does not appear to be anybody around.
May I make a suggestion, Tommy?
Make a
I
reflex
run
save.
to the door. What?
Yeah. Okay.
I was going to say move to the side.
Yeah. Make a reflex save. Someone's coming down on top of you.
Well, we spaced it out 6 seconds to give plenty of time to land it, though.
Yeah, 6 seconds.
Just make sure he's not in 6 seconds of all.
Right.
I do have a.
roll, then go towards one of the doors.
Okay. Make a reflex save.
I do have a question. When
Yeah.
we searched the Yuan-Ti earlier, all the dead guys and everything, did we find any keys or anything like that? Okay.
These armbands were the keys, technically.
No, I was talking about like for the doors because he said there's doors.
Total of 20.
So I don't know if they locked this area or what.
And technically, we're going to be landing slowly, so it probably wouldn't hurt.
Okay.
Actually, if we're descending that slowly, 6 seconds apart, I'm probably standing on his shoulders.
Yeah, actually.
I roll all the way and then go to one of the doors. And,
Okay, hold on, Tommy. So you got a 20 on your reflex save?
yeah.
I think the portal itself, though, as you're falling, it would shift you guys. Like if me and him caught up to each other in speed, that it would shift us beside each other and not on top of each other.
I don't know.
We did space.
Because it won't allow you to hit the wall, but it's
Well, they all
going to
came
try
at
and keep you
once.
centered.
They all came at once and landed spaced out, but we jumped individually, so I don't think it would
Alright, I can.
really do that.
We can basically just remember what trouser
Here you
cave
go.
is and how it behaves. So.
Trouser King! Trouser
Hey,
King!
Thane, there's no reason for me to learn daylight or to memorize daylight, right?
That's one of my forced spells.
Okay.
I have never used it, and I probably never will.
Yeah.
This is basically as big as. I'm not going to try and even try to draw a perfect circle.
Is it the courtyard or the whole thing?
This is just the courtyard.
Okay. Well, I mean, could have been drawing the whole thing, but not to the 5 foot scale.
Yeah.
Do you have any plans for food today?
Yes, Sarah's making
Guys,
a pepperoni stromboli.
That's right.
is this the first time we've been in a dungeon?
No.
Yeah.
We did the Dwargar.
We did the Dwargar dungeon.
And the ogre thing.
Okay,
Okay,
yeah.
Okay, we have done dungeons before.
The Screaming Skulls.
It's my
And
first
dragons.
dungeons.
That's true.
The Screaming Skulls was in the one-off.
Yeah,
We don't actually do many dungeons
No.
in this campaign.
Well, we've had a couple.
There's a reason for that.
Campaign.
Every time we do one, we almost die.
No, that was that in this campaign?
Yeah, it was with the ogres in their cave.
So you're talking about the room full of all the skulls that
Yeah.
are screaming? Okay.
The floating flaming
The floating
skull
one, yeah,
was in the
that's
other
right. Okay.
But technically, we did one time go to an actual dungeon to rescue you guys.
Okay, so you guys are falling enough to where you can sort of.
So Tommy ran towards one of the doors, right?
Yeah, so which door did you want to run toward, Tommy?
I think it's time to move him onto the tower.
I'll go to the far right one and then cover the other two.
How does this work?
You probably want to push that in.
Wait, we slept for the night, didn't we?
Yeah.
Good.
Oh, so I have my hit points back.
I think we flipped it on there, didn't we?
Somehow.
I should have all my hit points back.
Can't see very much.
Yeah, try angling it down a little bit.
I guess I run to the only door I can see.
So you can see through them.
You have. See if we can get you in there real quick.
Okay, so
So
it's
door, and then door.
Oh no, that's not a door.
No, right
yeah,
here.
no.
Over.
here, there, and then this one. This one is like a bit of a larger door with some steps.
There's some
going up
glare
to it.
on it. Step that way a little bit. No, that way.
way?
Yeah. And take the glare off the table. You'll block it a little bit.
Thanks.
There you go.
Over to the
See that
big-
one?
I run to the big doors and kind of hide to those right of the steps.
So you're going over
that's
here?
covered. Yeah.
On the side of the steps.
Yeah. Here or here?
He said right.
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 Which way?
And so are these? How do these steps work? Is it just stairs with
Yeah, they're
drop
just.
off?
Yeah, no, they're just stairs leading up to a platform. So
And
there's
railing or
stairs
anything?
here and then a platform. No railing, just a,
I'm blocking
like
the
a
camera.
like a platform.
No, that's a lot, Pete.
Okay, so if he goes there, I guess I'll follow him when I land.
Okay.
Alright, look around. We don't see anyone moving.
Okay, so the
Are
wall.
these-
Are there windows?
So this is basically a huge stone courtyard. It's all flat on the bottom, and the walls go high. You can see they're not crenellated, but you can tell there's kind of like a wall walk, like a balcony high above. The walls are probably 40 feet high, so it's almost like you're in like a flat bottom cup kind of thing. And then there's double doors here, double doors there, and then two huge. These are like massive.
So these are doors not open.
Right.
Okay.
Who's next?
And so you can see when you're falling that, yes, this does appear to be very close, if not the exact center of this huge palace, which is like, it's so big, I don't even know how, like, we're gonna even, I'm gonna have to draw a new map every time you go into
I'm gonna do a mini map.
We don't
Yeah.
have to have a map unless we need to fight something.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
He made a map.
I know.
Just pointing out the obvious there.
So everyone rush up to the stairs after us.
Well,
Yeah, I think so.
once we all land.
Oh,
What happens to the snake guy?
actually, yeah.
What happens to the snake guy?
Some
Someone
lands
needs to be-
just like the rest of you, and
needs to be there to drag him.
yeah.
On a stage drag.
Yeah, I'll grab hold of him when I land.
Wait,
Now,
Whatever.
did he land comfortably even though he didn't have the jewelry on?
It's probably just invisible, but he's blindfolded anyway.
yeah, you can take the jewelry off if you want. So again, this palace is upside down.
Okay,
So in comparison to the earth, it's up here upside down.
got it. So when we look up, can we see the Earth?
Mhm.
Okay.
Not the earth, but yeah, the planet.
Yeah, the planet.
Well, when you look up, you also see that you've come through another huge lens,
Okay.
another gigantic lens that's as big as this entire circle.
Okay. So as we were falling up, we only saw the lens, or we saw the palace.
You saw the whole palace.
Okay. Cool.
How big is
But
this?
it's just like before, when you
Oh,
look
yeah.
down, you couldn't see the lens until
Okay.
you come through it. Now it's the
Gotcha.
same thing. You couldn't actually see the lens until you come through.
Okay. Cool.
So the lens, is it the same size as this room?
Mm-hmm.
So potentially they could send, what, 100 and some people through.
Well, this
whatnot.
is the landing one. They can't
Yeah.
go up through it. They can only go down. Through
Yeah, you'd
wherever-
imagine it's just like the other one. Where you
Yeah, but
can
if the
go-
landing one's the same size, they can march an entire army in there and send them.
Could be.
So
I mean,
But-
either way,
But the ending area is still only that big.
in the trouser cave,
Yeah.
the entrance one.
So they can't really do that.
Okay, so we all there?
You're all there and you step out of each other's way.
And we're dragging him along. We all go through the door.
Yeah, so 6 seconds at terminal velocity is like nothing. But since you're slowed down so
do
much,
we
you're
want to
gonna
do
get
perception
out.
checks at these entrances to see if we hear anything?
We should probably. Yeah, that'd be a good idea.
You might want to get out of the open very quickly.
Yeah. Do we see any windows along the walls?
No.
And no one's moving along the top?
No one's on the battlements.
Do the doors have windows?
No.
So let's do some perception checks. See
Yeah.
what we hear.
Okay.
First at this door.
Okay.
Maybe the next one.
23. Go up the steps and listen at it.
7. Oh, we got 20.
I'll stay back and guard.
I'm sure I've got the best perception.
You hear what appears to be the sound of what seems to be the sound of running water. Trickling.
It's a bathtub. Nobody open it.
So small amount of water.
Fairly large amount.
So trickling.
I'm still willing to sneak in and do some reconnaissance.
I guess
Yeah.
you would call it tinkling.
Tinkling water. Okay.
Okay.
Go door number 2.
Sure.
Yeah.
What's your perception?
+7.
Oh, yeah, you definitely have the best.
19.
19. You do not hear anything.
Then I circle around the wall that way. Up into the middle of it.
Okay.
And, oh, that was bad. 9.
Yeah, you definitely don't that.
Okay.
And then I can roll this as well. Well, just because you know I rolled badly.
Yep.
That's
Got a 16.
Okay. You hear voices talking in another language that you don't understand.
Okay. We'll walk back together and tell everyone what we heard.
There's nothing over there. There's some voices over there. And there's water in here. Gonna go for the nothing or for the. I don't want to go for voices right away.
We tried talking to him at all? Well,
We'd have to
take the
remove
guy
his
out.
gag.
Yeah, don't. I mean, technically, why do we even have them?
If we go to the
He's
silent
sure.
room, then there's no one else around, maybe, and we could talk to him there in protected, enclosed area.
We could bring him back to the center. He doesn't know that we check these doors. And we take the blindfold off of him. And be like, okay, I want you to face which door we need to go through.
What are
And-
what?
Huh?
What is our goal?
Well, if he faces this door, when we know there's already voices there, we know he's lying to us and that he's trying to get us killed.
I think we already know he doesn't like us.
Yeah.
Well, I get that.
Why don't we just leave him stranded with the blindfold?
Let's go find him. And he'll be like, they're here.
Well, they're gonna, well,
Yeah. Pretty much meat shield. That's my.
Yeah, that's what he is. He's a meat shield and hostage.
Let's go through the door that has no sound, or the water.
Yeah, I'd say one of those two.
Let's do no sound.
yeah, I'm with no sound.
Okay.
Do we know it's no sound
That's
at
like the
all?
main
Or is it no
entrance.
sound because it was a bad roll?
We didn't.
I say, well, let's all go that
You can't-
and make
Our
another roll.
characters can't know.
Yeah, we don't know.
Sure.
So let's go to that
However, I did
door
roll
since it was
quite
no
well.
sound and make another check. And then we'll.
And send the thief first.
Sounds good.
That's my vote. Either, well, let's just do pass without trace, since I've all my spell slots.
How long does that last?
You know, I'll be walking over this sucker.
Oh yeah.
You seen
Up to 1 hour.
the new 216s?
Concentration?
Yep.
What was that?
Okay. It's not
Yeah,
so good.
these are gonna be obsolete now.
Yeah.
So, so I cast. So I guess we all move
But
over.
concentration is a big limiting factor there, because if you do get a fight, you lose that spell.
Well, yeah, but the point is just to get as much information from him sneaking as possible, right?
So that's the whole party gets +10 stuff.
Oh yeah, sure.
An insane amount for the first level spell.
Yeah, that's in second level, but still.
So
Yeah, let's go ahead and do that.
Do what?
So I'm going to cast Pass Without Trace. Each creature you choose, so all of us basically get +10 bonus to stealth. And can't be tracked. Don't leave behind tracks or other traces of their passage.
That's cool. Let's just go straight at the guys that were talking.
Yeah, there you
They
go.
can't see us coming.
They can still see us.
Yeah.
So,
it's on
do
invisibility.
you guys have a lead line on him now, or is he still just wandering around?
We're gonna let's do the lead line and have.
You don't have to roll a die to see if someone's standing in front of you.
We'll let Jer be in charge of the prisoner.
But you should.
Okay.
does that work for you, Tommy? Actually, it should be someone towards the middle or back, I think. Well, he's an archer.
He usually is towards the
So yeah.
I'm an archer, yeah.
Yeah, do you mind being babysitter?
So now let's rearrange for combat formation.
Babysitter of the guy?
Yeah.
Rogue's going
Well,
first.
why don't we just, I don't know.
Here's the thing. He's tied with his hands behind his back. His feet are tied to where he can only shuffle. And he's blindfolded and gagged. So it's pretty easy babysitting.
Wait, so am I just gonna stay back here and you guys go forward? Or
Well,
just,
No,
now
he's pulling along.
you're gonna bring him along. We just tie him to you because you're the biggest. Because that way, if he goes to shuffle off, he can't get very far.
I need to clean this off.
well, I can just use it as soft cover, so that's fine.
To the surface of it.
Do what?
I don't know. This is really old. It's been on there for a long time. So.
This was the Dwargar cave.
Yeah.
With paths leading up and down.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, again, pass without trace. Everybody has +10 to stealth,
Including the bad guy, or just you guys?
Yes.
Yeah, including him. And we'll send our burglar to do some burgling.
All right.
Attach yourself.
I think we should all just go in.
At least have him scout out what's in the door first.
Let's watch lead.
Is that a +10 to what I already have?
Yes.
Yeah.
So,
I still have disadvantage. So it's fine.
so you want to try the door?
Oh, is it because you're clanging?
Yeah.
I will very carefully turn the doorknob
Okay, it is unlocked.
and peek inside.
It's a closet.
Make a perception check.
Some lovely shoes.
Open doors to a closet.
5. Wow.
5. All right. Well, that's not good.
Yeah. Our feet is not good for scouting.
Also, make a stealth check.
Okay.
It's good for sneaking, but not scouting.
35.
Okay. All right. Well, you have the door open a crack, and you see a Yuan-Ti slither past. He's one of the guys with
Oh yeah, it's a hang side.
I just like using these. Okay, he's one of the guys with a human upper body and a snake's tail, and you're like you just have the door open a crack, so he just passes by without even seeing you.
I whisper back to the group, there's guards in here.
First, you try to give us hand motions that we don't understand.
I'm with it, man.
Shall I go in further?
Wait. I'd say wait and see if more come by. For like a minute.
Okay.
Yeah, wait for the next guard to pass, and then
I'm thinking we're going the wrong direction.
What are we trying to go to? Our goal is basically kill everyone in here.
we should probably be looking for the exit. Honestly, just so we know where it is.
Yeah, we're gonna have to know how to get home before we start killing everybody.
If
It's find out what they're doing with the sheep and stop it.
yeah, so the palace, like as you were following, you got a decent idea of like the general layout.
Yeah.
So this is the center, and it stretches like probably past this wall
Okay.
on this side and like way out there on that side. So if the way in is here, then the way out is either way over there or way over there.
Okay, gotcha.
Unless it's in the room with the water.
He said
they're on-
they were on the opposite side.
He said they were far away from each
Yeah,
other.
they're
far
far
away,
away from each
so-
other.
So we're going in one of two of the best possible directions right
Yes.
Also one of two of the worst possible.
now. Listen, we're trying to keep our
Wheel and whoa!
heads on straight here.
Okay, so let's. Can you guys pull everything off of here real quick, except for the miniatures? I basically just want to lift this enough to slide this one over that way, and then overlap this one here, so we can see.
Alright, lift that.
We're sliding this over.
Yeah,
Yeah.
slide that over.
And then slide this here. Okay. Alright.
So make sure this lines up first. Then we're adjust this one. Only the druid also may not be perfect.
Yeah, no, they're pretty close.
Nice.
Yeah, that's how it probably should have been for a while.
Yeah, you just leave it like that.
Should we try and grab them and pull them into this room and kill them in here and just kind of start stacking up bodies?
Yeah, but we never know when they're gonna just rush.
Or we could.
Yeah.
This is a wide open,
Yeah,
dangerous
that's-
room.
Yeah, it is.
We could kill them, put them on the other side, and be like they'd all go that way, and then we can sneak through.
What do
You
you
like stack them by the door.
Can Doran see anything when he's looking through? Like, does he see what's over here?
He kind of only opened the door wide enough to like peer to see that the hallway was curving this way. So I guess if you open the door a little wider once he passes by, yeah, you can see this is a hallway that leads, and then there's a door here
Okay.
to another. This is like a circular or a curved, another curved wall.
All right.
Shall I continue?
Let's all move in.
Yeah.
Yeah, because if this palace is huge, we're all just gonna have to go together, or
Yeah.
else one person's just gonna get separated a long ways away. So I'd say wait till wait till you see. Basically, you describe that, and then I would say wait until you see one guard pass, and we'll all just try and sneak in
Okay.
behind him to get to that door.
Did he see the guard clearly to see what he was wearing?
Yeah.
How was he armed?
Same as the other guys you've seen.
Did he have the jewelry?
Mm.
He looks like he lives.
So maybe just wait till you don't hear any footsteps and then.
Well, you're not going to hear footsteps. That one was slithering.
Oh, slither.
Oh, he also rolled a 5 on his perception check.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there's not always going to be footsteps.
Are you right behind him?
Yeah.
Like I say, you have a stronger perception. Maybe you should step up and see what you
Yeah.
perceive.
I can't sneak. I'll get at least a 13. With
Well, I would've told
How
you
long
the
does
coast is
that
clear.
pass without trace last?
Up to an hour. Concentration.
Start the clock.
Alright. I listen 16.
Okay. You hear nothing?
Alright, I say it's clear. Move.
All right. We all.
And,
Into the hall.
and this hallway just looks like it follows the opposite.
Mm-hmm.
Do you look though too?
Well, yeah, I'll open the door and look in as I enter.
I love how you tilt it the moment you look.
Do you look? Okay. So we all.
So the door's open inward this way.
Okay.
Close them back.
Okay.
Yeah. Close behind us.
You come in, closing behind us, come into this hallway.
And then quickly listen to the other doors.
24.
Any sound?
No, sorry.
Let's
Alright.
go in. Yeah.
Okay.
Open
Right.
that door.
You enter these doors. There's a. You are actually at the top of a rise. There's a walkway. It's another circular room. It's probably about this big around. So there are risers. There are like stone steps that like people are to sit on, and then at the bottom in the middle, there's a big like open floor with like a barrier around the edge, and there are like stains in the floor, like blood.
fighting
and-
mist.
Oh, is this where the sheep fights are?
Sacrificial chamber or something.
Are there any other doors?
Yes.
Gladiatorial sheep combat.
There's an exit at the opposite side. So the risers go around probably like to there, and then there's like a past the barrier. There's like a path that branches out and comes to another door over here.
Past the barrier?
Yeah.
Meaning from the pit area?
Yeah, from the barrier.
Okay. How far down is the pit?
I don't know. It slants for maybe 15 feet down or something.
Wait a minute. If they're sacrificing there, wouldn't sleeping Mojo be nearby?
No, if he's a god, he's probably on a different plane altogether.
Okay.
But they might have some sort of monster in there that eats the sheep on behalf of.
That's what I'm
That's
saying.
true. Is there like a gate going from the barrier, from the pit barrier
Mm-hmm.
to the walkway there?
Yeah.
I mean,
Son of a hobbit!
I choose to believe it's gladiatorial sheep combat. What happens in there?
Do we want to keep going this way, or it might be?
I mean, how far is that one door? 30, 40 feet?
Yeah, probably about. It's probably here.
Okay.
Well, let's ask
I'll,
the guy. Unblindfold him and ask him what this room is.
Okay.
See if you can see anything.
You unblind him.
But you can't ungag him.
Yeah.
Well, we've got the door closed.
You can blindfold him and be like, "Is that a good direction?" Not yes. Say no.
So when we take the blindfold off,
He looks around and it looks like he recognizes what it is, but he's still gay.
Okay, so the whole place isn't invisible to him.
Do what?
Oh, he thought because he didn't have the jewelry on,
He
he
doesn't
couldn't see the
Oh,
place.
yeah. No, he can see it.
Now that he's inside, it's like a portal. I
Yeah,
guess.
once he's come through the lens.
So I look at him and I'm like, that door over there, is that a good way to go? Yes or no? What's in there? Is it chumpy chump?
All right.
You want to go first? At least he's honest.
I'll go take a look at it. If I get eaten by a rancor, you can...
No, let's just go ahead and go the other way.
We can listen at the
Too
door.
risky.
We can listen at the door. It's closed, right?
It's yeah.
We can listen at it.
So it's like a barrier.
could we easily enough get back out after we?
Okay, so it's basically like an iron gate that goes across it, and then on the other end, it's like an arched doorway, like a really tall arched doorway, with barred doors on it. There's like a huge wooden bar, like a big one across the brackets in
It's
the
gotta
door.
be like a palace or something.
Like a what?
Was it a palace?
Basilisk?
Yeah.
Basilisk or a Tarask.
Something.
Goes around.
Yeah.
Yeah, a Bevelith or a Toadine.
No.
Well, that'd be a good way to get rid of our company,
That's true.
Excuse me?
the snake.
Oh.
No, he's human shield.
Not
Meat
going
shield.
Not going.
We need to keep meat shield. Meat shield has been telling us the truth so far.
Yeah.
All right.
Until
Alright.
the one time when it really matters.
Put the blindfold back on him now.
Of
He
course,
doesn't
you're
know what's
sudden
going on.
inevitable betrayal.
I say we go the other way.
Well, we can come back out here, but we need a direction from him, and we need to be, kind of convey the point that we know where that is, and we have no trouble bringing him back here.
Yeah, we can tell him all that.
Okay, so let's ask him. Is the exit in the opposite direction from here, or is it?
What if the water is like the jungle, like it opens up to the outside?
Well, it opens up to this hallway. It seems.
No, he said before it was one way in and one way out. He did say that.
I say we. So we know that there's a beach down there. According to what he's telling us, there's some monster down there, and the way out is over here. So I say we come back out and start leaving our way around, or just cut through the courtyard either way. And start exploring that way for the exit.
I'm curious about the water.
You know, there's
That's the
voices
ones there.
that way.
It's true.
I'm curious as
Maybe
to
go this
about
way.
the
Especially
water.
since
Yeah, let's do that.
it's the big doors that lead to the water, right?
Yeah. And plus, there's no voices there.
Yeah, let's definitely take this path.
I mean,
Plus, it could be that the guards are just walking around and talking as they go.
That's what I'm thinking.
it's true.
I say we go for it.
We're going that way.
All right, so listen at the door again.
Also, keep a lookout around us for when the guard comes back.
Yeah.
Listen at the door, open it a crack, peek through, and if we don't see or hear anything, then we all move.
Especially Tommy, because he can just shoot the guy as soon as he hears.
26 perception.
Okay. You hear a faint slithering sound.
Wait until it passes.
Okay. You no longer hear a faint slithering sound.
Okay, give it a few more seconds and move.
What if he's the only guard here?
We heard voices.
We're hiding from one dude. Well, no, there was some talking over there. Unless he's talking to himself.
All right.
Damn it, I got this job again.
And he's reciting his monologue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So do you reverse
Play.
order? Do you like turn around and do like
Yeah.
this?
Yeah.
All right.
And start making our way down this hallway.
Okay. Appeared.
Still
Actually,
trying to be sneaky.
Maybe I want to keep them at just the edge of listening, so that I can follow him and make sure he doesn't get too far ahead of them.
You can't hear him ahead.
When we get here, I kind of get everybody to halt for a second, and I look at him and I'm like, good or bad? Good, bad. Blindfold.
Wheel and woe.
You just became
a
useless.
liability.
Yep.
Yeah.
When he said, I don't know, he blindfolded.
Okay.
I slapped him in the back of the head.
Good man.
All right. At this point here, so there's a wall just like this that starts here. So this opens up into a big, like a huge chamber, almost like a narthex, like an entrance with a high ceiling. And at the center of this room, there's a tall, like a bowl fountain with 6 snake heads.
Is that symbol again?
Yeah, and there's a different colored liquid spouting from each snake head. They're like there's like red, orange, yellow, blue, green, purple, or whatever, and they're spouting into this tall,
The rainbow
tall
colors.
bowl.
Except for Indigo. Because
Found a
Indigo's
Skittles
weird.
fountain.
He doesn't have it.
That's awesome.
Yeah. And so the bowl is probably like, I don't know, 20 feet high, and then the snake heads are another 10 feet or something.
One for each of us. You want to take a drink?
Yeah, all at once. We'll just see what happens.
And then so there's a
You all go first.
there's a pair of curved staircases going up to a platform that overlooks the fountain.
Do you want to start a mini
Or
map?
not really overlooks. It kind of like is almost like it gives you access to the fountain.
You want to start a mini map for us, and maybe in this,
I
like, use this
suppose.
section?
If I had Photoshop on this computer, I'd be able to use the map and like file with Word.
Yeah.
But I don't.
D20, but not quite. Or roll 20.
Funny. Well, Funny could do it.
Or
Yeah.
print out the map and then just cut it into pieces. We already know the general size of the place. Saw that on the way down. It won't spoil us that way.
Okay. Do we want to do anything with the water or liquid?
I'll try and.
Do those liquids all have similar viscosities?
Well, they vary
Do
slightly.
they all look like different colored Kool-Aid?
Yeah, but they're different. They seem to have
Red
different
one doesn't look
properties.
like blood.
No.
Toss the prisoner?
Oh wait, so when
You
they
don't
all-
toss them in. You could always just stick a lemon in the water and see if it does something to
Yeah,
them.
where does the water land?
You can't tell. I mean, it lands in the big bowl, but it's too high.
Okay, so it's
above
coming
you.
up and into the bowl.
No, the
Yeah.
bowl itself is like a huge, like almost like a big stone chalice shape.
And these things are coming up out of the middle of it, and they're
You have to go up the stairs in order to
Yeah,
get
to
up
look
it.
down into it. Yeah.
They're like 6 candy cane shaped pipes, I guess, coming up.
Yeah,
that,
like this.
That are
Yeah.
like this, and it's
Like that.
spouting into
It's
the
running
bowl.
down into
And
the
they're all different
base.
color liquids.
Right. So it's like this. It's like if this is up here with a stand, like an ornate stand,
Gotcha.
and then the snake heads are coming up. And
Goblet.
yeah.
Alright, let's climb up.
Okay, walk up the stairs.
Yeah, let's
All
do
right.
it.
See, are there any other doors or
I'll take
anything?
one.
Yeah. There's several. So there are pathways that lead this way and that way. There's
Are you
long
mini-mapping?
hallways.
Yeah.
From the upper or lower level?
Lower. And then from the upper level, there are another
Super
set of
visual.
narrow hallways that go down like that.
So they're kind of stacked.
There's like the hallways, the lower hallways here, and the upper hallways are here. So you go up the stairs, and then the hallways stretch out like that.
Okay.
So 2 sets of hallways.
Okay.
On the different floors.
Okay.
Fun player map to draw.
Yeah.
Alright, climb up the stairs, look in the bowl,
Okay.
and down the halls as we pass.
The various colors of water or of liquid end in like a shimmering black, almost like an oily. I don't know. It's just like a collection of all of them floating in the middle.
Like glitter and motor oil.
Yeah, kind of. It's more like just motor oil. It's almost black with colors.
No, I really want to push him in.
With colors swirling
Yeah.
on the surface.
How deep down?
You can't tell. It's black.
No, I don't. I mean,
Oh, how
the
far
surface-
down?
The surface.
The surface is probably less than 2 feet from where you're standing
Oh,
on,
right.
on the platform.
I bet you it's the poison.
Well, they make natural poison
Mhm.
or snake people.
It wouldn't be my first choice, but we could hang out and wait and see if anybody uses it.
No,
Hmm.
it's not my first choice either. I don't think it's anyone's first choice.
We need a place to hide if we're gonna hide anywhere.
Yeah.
So far, we haven't found that.
Yeah.
And again, like if all.
And where did that guard go if he came this way?
He's going around for another lap. We'll be back in a minute.
Yeah. If all heck breaks loose, we need to know where the exit is, or at least have a pretty good idea so we can,
Yeah.
if we have to, we can wait for it.
Where does this lead? This goes somewhere still?
I say we.
There are 5 ways to go from here.
Yeah.
2 this way, lower and
Yeah.
upper.
Yeah,
2
you
this
have
way,
2
lower and upper, and
hallways
then 1
here.
going around. So.
Yeah, you have 2 hallways here, 2 upper hallways, and then you can go around.
I say we take the upper hallway going this way. Let's say
I wanna.
we have a pretty good idea that it's in that direction, the exit.
Do we have any empty vials?
I'm sure we could.
Cold healing potions?
Yeah.
I want to just bottle up with 1 of each color.
Hmm.
I want to bottle up the combination at the bottom.
Yeah, so we got all 7.
I have 14 oil flasks. You want to pour some of those out?
That works. Yep.
Alright, so if you want to.
You want 6 of those?
7 of them to get each individual and the combination.
Who is doing this?
I'm not touching it. I'll give you the flask. If you want 7 you got. That's my contribution.
I can do that. Just 1 for now.
Okay, everybody make a perception roll.
Yeah, I was
27.
not touching that
You
stuff.
hear a faint slithering coming from this direction.
Alright.
Duck.
Is there something to duck behind?
Just the goblet should block us.
Yeah, if you're on the ground, like laying flat on the platform, then he'll probably pass by without seeing it.
Okay. We all drop.
So you all get, and you can like see like over the edge into this room, and you see just slithering.
I still say we just kill this guy and be done with it. So it stops annoying
Yeah, I
us.
think it might be the same guy.
Next time around.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let him go. He surprised us this time. We need to get up on him.
Yeah.
Maybe while
we
he
can
passes.
take him out silently.
Wait a minute. What if while he passes, we come back here real quick, drag him in here, kill him, drag him in here, and then we just leave him in the pit where all the blood is. And they would think, maybe he fell, maybe a creature got him, whatever.
How about, okay, we'll head back to there. I'll start casting silence. 10 minutes later, open the door, silence. And then we wait for him to come by and we kill him.
Hmm.
So he can't alert anyone.
That sounds
And then
good.
we-
I like that.
So we'll do that before dealing with this fountain here.
Okay,
Head
so
back.
you immediately go.
Yeah.
So you run back.
Sneak
It's like one of those things where the camera stays the same and you all like
Opening a door, come out, like different heads on different bodies.
Yeah.
At one point, we were chasing the other
So
guy.
go back into the
He was
room.
chasing us.
We run into
Are we
each
going
other.
into this room?
Yeah.
He wants to go into the room.
Okay. You go in again.
Into the room so that I can use my silence ritual. I don't have to waste a slot on it.
How long does that take?
10 minutes.
10 minutes.
Okay. So you
Of course, I only have the pass without trace.
But that's It's not likely that we'll get through the full hour without
That's true.
having to
Yeah.
do something else.
you set up a time lapse camera and you see the guy going as the sun's going down.
So as soon as I'm ready to cast it, then we open the door, cast it, and wait for him to come if he's not there.
Okay.
When-
Where do you wait for him to come?
Well, we want to.
Question for you.
Yeah.
When you heard voices here, did it sound like maybe he was checking in with somebody?
I don't know.
It was in a
Did-
language you cannot understand. It
Well,
was, it was
what-
conversational speech.
So it was distinctively 2 voices.
Sounds like it, yeah.
So-
At least.
At least
That's
2.
true.
Yeah.
If we kill him,
Right.
they're going to be alerted
Yeah,
anyway.
they're gonna know that he's dead.
So
So
maybe this doesn't work.
What if this doorway doesn't go into this hall?
it probably does.
Most likely.
If we've seen the guy come through the same direction,
Yeah, multiple times.
They'll look for him maybe, but they won't know he's dead until they find him in there.
It might be a minute or 2 before they realize that he hasn't come by.
Okay, so we kill him, drag him into the room, wait for the other people to come by, and then we kill them and drag them into the room.
Yeah.
We could
Because it's
take them out one at a time.
If there's
Yeah.
only
It's true.
if one guy fails to show up, it's unlikely that they'll immediately send for backup.
Yeah.
They would probably send since there are multiple, they'd probably scout out themselves.
Yeah. Let's do that.
Yeah, let's take them out one at a time.
But they probably won't all go, so that other guy doesn't come back.
I don't. Still, they're not going to alert anything until they have concrete evidence that there's an intruder. So they're still going to come scout it out. Now they may scout it out in a larger party when they come the second and third time or whatever. Maybe 5 or 6 of them.
I think after we kill the second set.
Yeah, if you think of this area not being heavily guarded, it's probably just because nobody but them ever comes back.
Right. So we kill the first guy. First response team. We kill them, and then we leave.
What if this place only has 5 or 6 guards? Because nobody, like you said, nobody ever comes back, and we kill all 5 or 6. We got the place to ourselves.
No, there's supposed to be
Supposed to be
Close to 100.
He
About
thinks
100.
there's at least 100.
But the whole palace. But I'm talking
The
about
whole
this
palace.
section of the palace.
Yeah, but I still think after the first response team, we should move.
Yeah, because all it takes is one guy to realize, oh hey, 2 of our guys have gone missing, and then he runs and alerts the entire rest of the palace,
Yeah.
and then we're screwed, basically. So
So probably after that, we take out the second group, and then we run straight across here, open it up, and see. Well, listen and see if we can clear out them too.
we're not gonna get the bottles of the.
We'll have to do that after we deal with all these guys.
what's that?
After we kill him, dump the bodies in the fountain.
We could do that.
Keep a hand, finger.
We do need to kill all the guys, or clear out enough space to work before we deal with it.
Yeah, it's true. All right, let's give it a try. So we're kind of discussing this as he's casting silence as a ritual.
Okay. So your pass it out trace has now been on for probably 15 minutes by the time it finishes.
Okay.
Probably.
Okay. So then you cast silence here.
Yeah, and it's 20 foot
Okay.
radius.
And then so where are you waiting?
So let's actually
You can actually just come out and sort of like be lined up against this wall.
put it centered here, so it's.
Well, wait a minute.
Okay.
We could have
Some of us should still be here in front of him because if he gets away and he goes to run down this hall, we need someone to stop him.
I'm assuming you're listening at the door before you open.
Yes.
You can make yourself check.
we could put some people on the other side to ambush him. Like a pincer movement.
20-foot radius. Okay. So if you cast it here or here?
I was going to center it at the door.
Gotcha.
Also, I can theoretically stun him.
26 perception before we open the door.
Okay. As soon as you listen, you hear Slither.
Hold off to finish until it's gone, and then cast it, and then we can move freely.
Leaves. You cast it here, right in front of the door. All right. So
And then-
yourselves up.
So we want him to come in here before we attack.
Yeah,
Right.
but we also
Someone-
probably want to put somebody back here in case
him
it gets
from running.
past.
Yes.
So maybe have you
Hopefully,
here
we'll
to
kill
cut
him in
off
one round.
Yeah,
before he gets out.
Hopefully.
or
Just like right
Though
there.
I can
be on this side
BB
of the
stun
door
him.
and have it cracked.
That's true. We could crack this side of the door and put somebody in here to step in behind him.
That way I can
Silence
ambush
too,
him.
so one person to
Use
open the door.
Okay.
Where's that?
There's.
I'll be here.
Yeah. Okay. Go ahead.
Yeah, tuck him in the back. He's blindfolded. No, he don't need to know anything.
So like this.
He can't do anything.
I don't want
straight.
to leave him out of our sight though. Just like put him, lay him down back there.
Sit him down in the corner. Make him sit.
Yeah.
Or
Okay,
make it-
Tommy can't move without him though.
He's still tied to him?
Tommy,
Oh yeah.
Tommy can lay down. Well, Tommy's a bow, right?
Yeah, he's a
Tommy
bow.
doesn't need to move.
But if he does,
Yeah.
it's stuck.
He's 10 feet. He's got a 10-foot lead line.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay,
Oh,
so
you're
so
putting all straight lines.
So Tommy probably wants to be the closest to.
Yeah, that's fair.
Alright.
And we'll put you over here as well, just in case. I don't know how much it matters.
Not this far. I can't move that fast.
Okay, I just need to do a little, like a small piece of housekeeping before we move forward.
Okay.
Can everybody tell me which magic items they currently possess?
Any and all magic items?
Any and all magic items that I have given them.
Okay.
+1 mace of bonding, +1
Okay.
shield, stone of disruption, and scrolls of animated bestow curse and banishment.
Okay.
I have bracers of archery, I have 4 plus 1 arrows left.
Alright.
I got the shrubbery bracelet.
Okay.
I got my staff of second sight. Plus 1. A potion of water breathing, and health.
Okay.
I have the telestone.
Do you remember the name of that one?
The name of it, the actual name. Stone of
Thing,
Parspeech.
you said the Stone of Disruption, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Stone of
Sending
Parspeech or
stones,
something.
right?
Sending stone, something like that.
Okay.
And then I have the Dice of the Sage, the Bag of Holding, the Folding Boat.
You got all the stuff.
And then Filter of Love, Dust of Dryness, and a Healing Potion.
Okay.
What's this one?
Sam, you said the
What?
Staff of Second Sight?
Second sight.
Okay. Alright, Andy?
The only thing I say, I got the Whispering Ghost Axe.
Okay.
I got the Orc Groomish Clerk Rose.
Oh, Grumsh.
Grumsh
Yeah.
Clerk Rose.
Okay.
And I don't see anything else that's magical.
Alright.
I don't think.
Okay. And Braces of Archery was you, right, Ted?
Braces of Archery, Sam.
Yeah, I got those.
Okay.
Well, I mean, you're not worried about the like potions or anything like that that's magical, are you?
No, that's fine.
Why do I have the bracers of archery and not Tommy?
Yeah, I was wondering.
I mean,
That's a good
there
question.
must have been a reason.
It was to let you use ranged weapons effectively because you didn't have any range.
Right.
Okay, Tommy? So, Tommy, you have the Demon Plate, correct?
I have the demon plate. What else do I got? The Partact alteration.
Oh, Periapt?
It's
Okay.
And
That's a wise choice.
and I'm not wearing it, but I have a choice of the chainmail of elemental.
Okay, yeah, Chainmail of the
Cool.
Elements. Right.
So
Okay.
Wait, can anyone else use that while you're not?
Yeah, what's that one?
Chainmail of the Elements is +1 chainmail with fire and cold resistance.
I don't think I can use medium armor.
it's heavy.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
heavy armor.
chainmail is heavy.
Anyone else use
Well,
heavy
then no
armor?
one else can
I
use
can't
it.
use heavy armor.
Okay.
So,
Okay. Do you guys remember
That's all
Robes of the Changeling?
No.
No?
That sounds
No.
familiar.
You may have sold that. I feel like because
Does-
I have a gold
Does Gwyneth
piece.
have it?
Oh, we may have sold that one.
I have a gold piece price next to it, so it leads me to believe we may have sold it.
What does it do?
What is yeah?
Lets you cast Disguise Self once per day.
We wouldn't have sold
We
that.
wouldn't have sold that.
Yeah. It doesn't
Crap.
sound familiar, and we didn't sold.
Okay.
I
I could definitely give you the Crystal Canary, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Crystal Canary, yeah.
And then, does anybody remember getting any other type of weapon than what you? I know you've got the mace, the battle axe. Anybody remember getting any other type of
I
weapon?
got the staff.
We have. I've written down bracers from Boss Yuan-Ti. Was that magical?
I don't think so. Okay, I didn't. Okay, so that's what I was wondering. So there's an item here that I don't believe I've actually given you yet. Because I have two groups. I have one of items that I've given you and one of items that I haven't.
Okay. Yeah, I have written down bracers from Boss Yuan-Ti, so I don't know.
Well, Pack of the Blade is a spell, right? That's where I can form a blade.
It's a class ability.
It's fast
Yeah,
ability.
yeah. It's not a.
Okay, so apparently you won't be
Item.
getting the Robes of the Changeling. Sorry about that.
No, man. So we need to find out if those bracers are magical.
They weren't.
Oh, they weren't. Okay.
Yeah,
And then small crystal canary. Did we ever find out what that does?
Yeah,
Alarms an area.
it warns anyone who enters the room.
Gotcha. Okay. So.
And I made a comment, isn't the entire world or just a big room?
In that case, I suppose I have that too. Unless
And
someone else
then
wants
you
it.
had Brian. You had the Telestones. What was the actual name?
Oh, hey, guess what?
Probably sending stones.
I have Robes of the Changeling.
Oh, you do have it written
You
down. Look at
did. Okay, so you okay.
that. When did that happen?
I don't know.
It's in your handwriting.
It's in my handwriting. When the heck did that
Hey,
happen?
guess what? You guys have the Robes of the Changeling.
I'm like looking here and I'm like, I got a
You can
fan,
cast disguise self
fine
once per day,
clothes.
leaving the robes.
Okay, well, I was actually thinking about that earlier. Disguise self as the guy that we
yeah,
have tied
That's
up.
kind of what. Yeah.
I'm looking
Yeah.
here under treasure, and I got a fan of a sleeping cat. I got fine clothes. Yeah, big wolf. I got a signet ring. Okay, scroll pedigree, purse for money. Okay, and I was like, robes of changeling once per day. Like, when did I get that?
You may wear these robes once per day.
And that's
I'm going to write down next to that disguise self.
And then what were the sending stones again?
Yeah, I mean, it was like sending.
We have a
stones
direct
or
red phone line to the
The
Barbarian
Prince of the Northern,
barbarian
Oh
kingdom.
yeah, that's right. Okay, from
the corn daddy.
It's
yeah,
a, what's it called? The
Rylar Prince of Corn.
it's the like emergency telephone line.
Red phone.
Yeah, the red phone.
Okay. So
Yeah. Okay, so
Okay,
hey,
so-
if we need to, you can disguise yourself as that guy we're holding prisoner.
It's true.
So
Okay,
I
that's
actually
fine.
took out three.
Now I know
Yeah, I can't speak the
what
language.
has yet to be.
he speaks common.
Yeah.
Probably not with his
But
own
what
people.
if they start? Yeah,
Mm,
they start hitting and smithing at me. I don't know.
should we give the crystal canary to our rogue? I don't know if because it makes a noise when it.
It's a party thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
It doesn't really matter who has it. We're not going to use it in combat.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
We had a comment here. Was your game table balanced on Sprite bottles and cups?
Yes, it
looks
is.
like.
Is that what it looks like? It kind of does, yeah. Like the way the cups are positioned, it looks like they're like in the corner and on the edge. It's an optical illusion. That's pretty cool.
No, our table floats.
Yeah, it's a magical floating surface.
We found this black stone that can't tell you where we found it, but
Okay. So
Alright,
you position yourselves thusly.
Yes, with this door open.
It opens inward. It opens
Open
this way.
slightly, open enough to see.
no, he's
Okay,
just
which-
cracking. He's just cracking it.
Which door? You cracking this
I
way?
would say that one so you can see
Yeah.
when he's coming.
Okay.
And then as soon as he hits the center, everyone attack.
Yeah.
Hopefully he won't notice
Yeah.
silence until too late.
Okay. So he does not notice this door. Lost it. So he gets to there and sees.
Right.
Okay.
And
We may roll initiative.
Well, did we get the surprise round, or
I mean,
I mean,
unless you were gonna attack him before he actually saw you.
I thought that was.
No, you said you were gonna wait till he got here and you saw Thane when he was still a step away. So technically he's seen you.
Take him down.
Yeah, you'll be fine.
Trip him. Hit him. Punch him.
What about me since I'm on the other?
Okay,
can see him.
23 initiative.
You're just keeping him from going that way.
yeah,
That's all you're doing is blocking that entrance.
You want to hedge him in from every side. So
Okay,
I guess
Randy has a
Ryan, you need to
23.
sneak behind him.
Ooh, natural 20. Oh. So I've also have a 23 initiative.
I think we're gonna. We don't need a surprise round.
Yeah, you guys are. Farius,
16.
16, Doran.
I'm kind of in the back, so I'm slow to react.
24.
And 4, nice.
It's kind of in the back.
Jern,
19.
19. Veldon.
10. We surprised each other. 'Cause I couldn't hear him coming either.
It was Friday. I can't really use a lot of my spells. I mean, they will notice like bright blue lightning in the hallway.
Well, if you're going to cast anything, you need to take a step back because you're silenced right now.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I have weapons that aren't.
Okay, Galrandi and Eldwin, who's got the higher
Plus
dex?
3.
I have +4.
Okay, go ahead.
Question.
Alright, it is
I
Doran
used the
first.
whispering ghost axe in the silence area. Can I not hear it talk?
No, you can never.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome.
Pop
What
out.
if you use
Yeah, and swing at him with my rapier.
Okay.
On what?
You use the Gaze of Two Minds while you're in a silenced area and then you block out and you hear through them.
Does a
Probably.
23 hit?
Yes.
Okay.
That'd be kind of cool.
It's a D8. So 6 damage.
Okay.
Do you have sneak attack?
You have sneak attack?
I don't think so. Unless you're.
Is anyone else adjacent to him?
No. So he sees Thane, he sees you, he looks over, and he sees Brian, and he doesn't do anything quite yet. So it's still
gonna try
Randy
and run.
next. Yeah, he's looking scared. Like
Yeah.
he's gonna run away. So, go Randy, your turn.
Heck, snakes can
Take
slither
him
quick.
down.
Okay.
Kill him.
What are you doing? Just running over and hitting him?
Yeah.
I scream at the top of my voice.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You can get right to it.
Alright.
Actually, no. Technically, you're in that space. So yeah.
We should have baited him.
I can
Should have done the Han Solo bait thing.
run like
Oh,
Where
yeah.
he sees one guy and the guy runs by. He's
I
like,
can run 35. I think.
and he can run in there
that
after him.
was 7 squares.
And he runs into a room of stormtroopers.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah.
Okay. First attack is 20 something.
Yep. That'll do. Okay, that'll do.
Give him both barrels.
Give him a what's for.
For
Give him a 4 what?
7 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
Second hit. Same number. For also 7 bludgeoning damage. And my first flurry of blows hit 19 plus 7. Yeah, that works. Excuse me. Is 8 damage, piercing, and just in case, I'm gonna attempt to stun him.
So you've done 7, 7, 8
Yeah.
so far? Okay, got it.
Just in case, I'm gonna attempt to stun him.
Alright.
Which I think it's a DC 13 Constitution.
You received a 9.
Oh, okay, well, then,
So
okay,
he's stunned?
he is stunned.
Okay. So what, he just can't move?
He can't do anything.
Okay, well,
And okay, I got one more hit on him. That's 16.
okay, that'll hit.
For 8 more damage.
Alright. Next is...
And he is stunned, so we have 2 rounds to kill him.
Okay, next is Elwood.
Alright.
We've already removed almost half his hit points.
Do we need to? Can we move him? Can we drag him like stun?
No, just kill him. Just kill him.
Well, I do want to kill him, but I don't want to kill him in this hallway and leave blood. I want to drag him away.
He's going to be blooding away.
Yeah.
He's already been hit 5 times.
He makes a con save.
He's incapacitated. Can't
15.
move.
15.
Oh, we have advantage against him now. By the way,
He saves.
And he automatically fails strength and dex saves.
I think we're gonna kill him.
That was-
Yeah, he
that was
can't
a
do
con
anything.
save.
Pretty sure you're going to kill him.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, so I tried to spell, but I don't do anything.
You're silenced right now. You can't cast spells.
That's true. I'll just hit him with my quarterstaff then. Get an 18.
Yep.
And deal 7 damage. Bludgeon.
Alright, Jared.
Whack him upside the head.
Yeah!
Jerk! Jerk.
Okay, I hit for 18 points of damage with 2 crossbow bolts.
Okay. Alright. Farius.
Can I run up to him? I can reach him, can I?
Now that Jared has fired, maybe you should be fine.
Yeah, I should be able to reach him, right?
Yeah, 5 steps.
Alright. I want to run up to him and use the Whispering Ghost Axe. That's a 16. Looks like I get a +1 for the axe.
Yep.
What else do I add to it?
It's just a +1. Pretty sure.
Okay, but you don't add strength or anything, right?
No, you add your strength.
Okay, alright, so 7, 8, 18 hit?
Yep.
Okay. And what is the, I don't know what the damage is on the ghost axe.
It should be just like any battle axe.
Okay, oh, so here it is, 1d8 plus 2?
Yep.
Got it.
Oh, whispering ghost axe.
6 plus 2, so 8 damage.
It whispers to its owner when he is in danger.
Go chop some.
And can strike incorporeal creatures as though they were normal.
I'm hungry for some trees, man.
I'm gonna write it down there.
What was your damage?
Chop some
8, 6 plus 2.
It would be great. If,
Alright, Belden.
Where are you using me to chop down a tree?
And
really
automatically
itching
hit
for
with
some
Sacred
cedar,
Flame.
Okay, he only has 4 hit points left.
Now he doesn't.
Now he doesn't.
He falls on Doran and crushes him. At your service! Yeah.
We got
How's
him.
your way?
We got it. So we need to clamp quickly and drag him into the room.
Yep. And lay in wait for the next rescue party to come.
Does he have cloth on him?
Drag a bloody smear.
No, everyone lift.
Yeah.
Gather around, lift.
Okay.
But does he have cloth on him, like a cloak or robe or anything like that? Pants.
No, he was just dressed like the same as the other guys. He's got
No shirt?
a snake body and a bear chest, human chest, snake legs or whatever.
Does he have any cloth on him?
Okay,
Mop
well,
up the
Jur
hall.
can't go any further than that, so the rest of you lift him. All right, so what do? You just chuck him here on the steps?
Throw him in the pit.
Yeah, into the pit.
I'm
I'm gonna-
gonna throw him, and he bounces off like an immaterial wall, it kind of like shimmers, and he comes back into the.
Invisible.
Does the-
remove his bracelet, throw him into the bed.
Does the cloak, does the robe,
Yeah.
So what?
that the changeling robes, does that make me look like him if I was to put them on?
Disguise.
You can the disguise self. It lets you cast the spell disguise self. So whatever that entails.
As long as you're wearing the robe. you just-
I mean, the whole tail thing, I mean, probably better to do it as the other guy, the guy we have prisoner.
Yeah, that's true.
That's what I'm
Okay.
saying.
you
So
move
disguise
you
self,
move
it would just
his-
make me look like I was a Yuan-Ti.
you can't change your body type, so you must adopt a form that has the same basic arrangement of limbs.
Right.
Otherwise, the extent of illusion's up to
And
you.
the prisoner does.
So yeah, so I could look like the prisoner. I could look.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, so you remove his jewelry and he goes through.
Okay.
And the wall shimmers and falls in the pit.
And we've got an extra piece of jewelry.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh yeah.
What
now
weapon did he have?
Same as the other guys. He's got
Scimitar.
scimitar and longbow.
So
for
now,
poisoned arrows.
Now what?
rescue squad's gonna come in the next couple minutes.
Should we
Most likely.
leave the door to that room cracked to let them see it and be like, oh, maybe he walked in here?
That could be a good move.
Yeah, we move all inside that door
Um,
and then just leave it open a crack.
I say put someone out here to. Actually, no, they might just cut straight across.
Yeah.
But we don't know. They're more likely to pick one side or the other. And we
Yeah,
don't know
because they
which
don't
one.
know he
Yeah, but he's been going in this pattern. He hasn't changed.
Yeah, so they might come this way.
So
to
they'll
try
come
to meet him faster. That would be most likely. So I say we leave one or two people out here, the rest of us in that room,
Yeah.
and then we surprise them in the middle.
Can anyone make like an illusion
Nope.
of the guy going by? Just every few minutes.
Then try and talk to him, he ignores him, and just keeps walking. Fred's mad at me. What the hell did you say to him? Why'd you say that?
Okay, so over here, who's gonna be over here?
I can do it again.
Two of us? Yeah, dear. Do those two. Alright.
So we're gonna wait to deal with these people before we go back to the fountain?
Yeah.
I'm
Okay.
not sure waiting is. If you guys all agree to it, then
Wait. Here's an idea. This is a better idea, and I just thought of it. And it's mine, so it's a great idea.
Alright, Trump.
This is the idea we're gonna use, sorry. We're gonna go back over to these doors and make another perception check to see if we hear some talking. Because we'll hear no talking, may not be nobody there.
Could be.
Right? You like that? Yeah, you like that. Don't you? Thought you like that. Because maybe he was talking to somebody and they were changing guards, switching shifts, and now he's doing it by himself, and there's nobody there. We could be worried about something that doesn't exist.
That's a boogeyman.
Exactly.
Okay. All right.
Okay, so everyone put yourselves over there.
I'm there.
No.
And then
Inside.
I walk across the courtyard to the other side and listen at the door again.
Yeah.
Okay.
I cast guidance on myself first to get an extra d4.
Who's this?
I forgot
That's Sam.
I've never used that spell.
Might as well.
So what, you get a +4 to
Plus a
perception?
d4.
We don't want to put her in
So-
front.
I listen at the door with a 27.
Okay. You hear voices speaking in a language you don't understand.
I try to count how many separate voices.
Okay.
With a 27 perception?
You can, with a 27 perception, you can hear really well, but you can't tell how many different people are talking.
But it's at least 2.
Oh yeah.
So it's at least 2.
Several. Yeah, several.
Alright, I think I'm going to wait here and see if anything changes and then head back over there if they start to move.
Okay.
Does that sound good?
I don't know. What if they
I
use that
could-
door to cut straight across, like
No,
you
they,
said?
they don't
I
know
still
that's
have
all the
a-
way over there.
Yeah.
He might be over here or something, so they would probably just go around.
Most likely they'll go this way, possibly both directions.
Yeah.
I still have a +17 for my stealth check. I can go check it out.
That's true.
I think you should just listen.
So I'll wait here for another however long I think it would have taken that guy to come over here again.
Okay.
And then does anything change? I keep waiting for another 30 seconds.
Nothing changes.
I'm thinking that leads into a separate thing, that this hall may go under it or something. Like, you don't know. When you open this, it could be stairs leading up.
That's true.
Yeah, I think.
That guy could have been on watch by himself.
Yeah, and they might not be paying attention too. So
Alright.
let's just go do our thing.
I want to wait for another 5 minutes.
Okay. 5 minutes.
Because by that point, if they're going to notice something, they will have noticed it.
Yeah.
And then let's move. If nothing happens.
But I mean, I don't want to take advantage of this time of them not knowing.
You could station somebody else there to listen while we go do the fountain.
I can keep listening here.
Yeah, I'd just say go with that.
Okay, so I'll stay here and someone else is going to bottle up everything in the fountain?
Oh, I'm not touching the fountain.
I was willing to do that. Tell me, are you going to do that?
Yes.
Delayed reaction of a response.
Alright, so I signal over to you, since you can't hear me. I just go, shrug, move on.
These aren't the droids you're looking for.
Actually, I just cease concentration in the silence, because... No, I don't want to leave it for... just in case.
Yeah.
So I signal you to move on.
I do so.
Okay.
Relay the information back to them.
So Doran comes in. He tells us to move on.
Oh man.
So tell me you're gonna go over to the fountain. It's gonna be so much.
When the DM grins.
It's gonna be so
I'm
much
not
fun.
going to
Nope.
go in the fountain. I'm going to...
Nope, you already said you're jumping in.
Actually, if you can, as you're coming through, I try to wave someone down to... Whoever can see me through
You
this
just
door.
hit yourself in the face.
That's what he did. That's what he did. It's on camera. He smacked himself.
Wait, I got the table. So.
Nobody can see you. You're by yourself.
No, through this door.
No, that
If you-
door is
So Doran was here.
right.
He's
And then he walks through to tell everyone else, and I'm trying to wave someone over afterwards.
Doran would have closed the door behind him. Unless you gave him specific instructions not to, he would have closed the door behind him because you've closed the door every other time you've come through.
All right, here's the question. Doran comes into the room and says what? He said to move on, right?
Yes.
Okay. My first issue with that's going to be party split.
Yeah.
yeah. But
We don't be too far from each other.
yeah, and ideally all we're
Yeah,
doing
but
is-
I have a way of not having the party split. I can do the 2 minds, so I know what's going on.
Party will still be split.
Yeah, but I will know, even though we're split.
Will it then be his perception check, or
Yeah, he sees and hears everything I do.
Yeah.
so whose perception check will it be?
His,
It is. Yeah.
if he makes the check.
Even says.
And
like
if I make a check, he would know if I allow it, right? Or is it one way only? It's one way only.
You see through me.
I see through you.
Hey.
Hey!
Yeah.
Yeah, the gaze of two minds, and we'll just sort of carry you.
I'll be like the other guy, kind of blindfolded. You're just gonna leave me, and I'm just gonna walk.
I'm not sure if it works that way.
Yeah. You just can't. You're blinded and deafened, but
Okay.
you can still do
Yeah, we'll
everything.
just guide you.
So he'll have no idea if they get in combat, and then he'll just stand there while everybody else fights.
We'll smack you in the head if we get in combat.
Okay, so I'm gonna take her with me. We're gonna go in here.
Okay. When you come over to me,
I'll touch you,
Okay.
do the two mind thing.
I say, I'm gonna wait here. Open this door so that I can see what's going on over there, and hear if there's any problems with the
Did
mountain.
we see doors behind us when we were over there?
In the other game.
Yeah, we saw those doors.
But for this,
Yeah, I'm sure.
so
What?
just there and
You can look at and listen through me, but open this door so that I have some idea of what's
We're just
happening.
gonna go out that way. Send everybody else that way.
Palace in the sky, upside down palace.
Sure.
Sounds like something you'd enjoy.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
No,
Okay,
Skyjacker.
Let's tell her first. Okay, here's the plan. He comes back, he says, yeah, he said move on. I don't like leaving him by himself. So I'm taking her with me,
Okay.
and I'm sending the party on down the hall. We're going to cut back across here to talk to him to find out what's going on.
Okay.
That's when I'm going to decide to do the two mind thing. But instead of coming all the way back around, I'm just going to cut through here
And leave the door open.
and leave the door open.
Okay. What about this door? What do you do?
Close
about
it.
I'm going to close it behind me and we go through it.
it? Okay. So you're doing Gaze of Two Minds with Thane?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So then she leads him since he's
And she's going to be my guidance.
Yeah.
Because I go,
you can't see.
I go blind.
Okay.
Can't see or hear.
And so after.
Well, no, I see and hear
So
everything,
you-
but I'm
you
seeing and
see
hearing
through
everything he
someone
does.
else's
Yeah,
I can't
eyes.
see and hear
So
what's in front of me.
Yeah, so he's gonna
I'm looking
see
at you as you
through,
walk
but he
away.
won't be able to see.
Yeah,
Watch
that's
yourself
kind of
walking
crazy. I walk myself. I'm walking away. I see myself
Yeah.
walking away. I see her opening the door for me and giving me a shove.
It's so weird.
God, I have the weirdest abilities.
All right. So we do all of that.
I even have clothes I don't know I have.
And then I maintain my watch while they bottle water.
I'm not touching that.
It's not water.
Well, Tommy is.
Tommy got 7 bottles from me.
Okay.
I need to mark those off.
Does he have to designate which one he does first?
I'm dipping in with a string.
You don't actually have to dip if you catch the stream from the snake mouths.
Perfectly.
That's true. Yeah.
You only have to dip for the black one.
Yeah.
And that one I worry about. If you're getting reaction out of the others, I probably wouldn't mess with the black one.
I'll dip it with the string.
Still want to push him in.
Probably have like tongs of
So
some sort.
far, he has been honest with us, so I can't justify just tossing him in there. He's still serving the purpose of being a meat shield.
And occasionally answering questions.
Yes.
Mhm.
And we have him at our complete will right now. Because he's totally helpless. No weapons tied up,
We
blindfolded.
have him at our mercy, what little we have.
Yep.
Good quote. Good quote.
Some of us less than others.
All right.
All right.
I can't wait.
No, Tommy's silver skin can protect him.
All right.
That's what everyone
So
says.
Tommy, you are going to the fountain to attempt to collect one of each of these 7 liquids in a vial with an opening probably the size of a quarter. Am I getting this right? Tommy?
Probably.
Maybe someone a bit
That's
more
my
nimble.
idea now.
Maybe I should do it because I'm nimble.
Do you have tongs or gloves
nimble
or
fingers.
something?
Yeah, every time
I'm
you want to.
wearing heavy plate.
Yeah, that's.
It would probably have gloves.
Every time you want to sample some of this liquid, you're going to have to make a check to see if you spill any on yourself.
And there's 6 of them.
There's 7.
Well, 7 if you count the black one. That one's really nasty.
Would it be just a dexterity check? Or acrobatics, or?
Probably
Am I all alone in this?
probably a dex check.
Well, then I might do it since I have +4 dex.
Tommy does too.
I have.
Wait, what's your dex?
I think it's 4 +4, 18.
Oh,
Yeah, mine's +2.
I got a +4.
okay. If Tommy has +4, then he might as well.
I take a piece of cloth from one of my multiple sets of clothing
You
and
have
just wrap it
guidance.
around his
Oh, but
hands.
you're not there. He can't cast guidance.
Guidance also uses concentration. Which,
Oh,
wait a second.
so you couldn't have used that well.
It was only 1 difference.
Yeah. Okay.
So
I take a piece of cloth and wrap it around his Jur's right hand.
There's already a gauntlet on it, but
What's that?
there should already be a gauntlet.
Yeah, but either way, just extra protection.
So, I'm sorry, say again?
So I take a piece.
This is just the greatest thing ever. Because Tommy is the type of character that would do this.
I take a piece of cloth from one of my extra sets of clothing and wrap it around his hand. Like an
Okay.
extra shirt from my commoner's
And
clothing.
you wrap it around his hand.
Yeah,
Around his
right hand.
gauntlet.
And he has a gauntlet on
Yeah,
it,
and
right?
he has gauntlets on.
Okay. Alright.
And plus he has a tiny little silver protection.
Yeah. Alright, so that will
in case it's werewolf venom.
lower.
You notice that nobody's ever said, "Hey, this is just a bad idea. Let's abandon it." Everybody's like, "Okay, let's give him everything that we possibly think of to protect him, and still make him do it."
Yeah.
It's like we
Okay.
know he's gonna fall, but he's got a parachute with a hole in it.
So Tommy, for each of the 7 liquids, you're gonna have to make a dexterity check. Okay?
Okay.
So I want you to tell me which order of the liquids you're attempting to collect.
They're different colors,
So
like
there's
Skittles.
red, orange, yellow, blue, green, purple, and black.
Okay, I'll start with red. Sounds like the hardest.
Red, orange, yellow.
Dex save or check?
dexterity check.
Yeah.
Not a save.
Dexterity check.
Check.
Watch one of them sheep blood.
Alright.
Yellow
So
sheep
if you're
urine.
between a save and a check, you just don't add your proficiency.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I roll a 6.
Okay. Alright. Please make a Constitution save.
I knew it was poison. Oh, roll
Oh,
20.
it's much worse than poison.
25.
You were 25.
25.
Natural
Okay.
20.
All right. You start feeling like this strange, like twinge sensation come over you, and then you shake it off. You collect the red liquid.
What if it alters self? What if it turns you into them?
Next
It adds
next
snake
color.
parts.
Next color.
If you want to keep doing this.
Yes, if you'd
I
like to
keep
use
doing
it.
this. To orange next.
Orange?
Are you just going to go in order?
Yeah. And I get a 21 dex.
Okay. That is successful.
Okay, next.
Yellow.
Yellow?
16.
Okay. Good.
Take your time, Tommy.
8.
8
For green.
for green. Okay. Another Constitution save,
Natural
please.
20.
Do what?
Natural 20 on those comments.
On your con save?
Again.
Yep.
Okay. You got it. Move to blue.
Does it
Does it
feel
feel-
similar twinge?
Yes. A little
Okay,
different, but.
next I roll a 1 on my dex save.
For the blue one?
Okay,
Alright.
he drops the vial.
Yeah, I need a con save, and it's got to be good.
Con save. I get a 7 on my con save.
Okay, and this is blue, I believe.
Okay, this is blue. All right. Please roll percentage dice.
Oh gosh.
He's gonna get
never good.
scales.
He's gonna get snake parts, yeah.
He's gonna get scales. He's gonna be a silver-looking lizard person.
Okay, 29.
29.
We call you Silver Dragon.
Okay.
So you are gathering this blue liquid, and you kind of have to like reach across, and it spills all over you like lose your balance, and it spills all over the cloth and soaks in through your gauntlet. Okay, so you start like feeling like this itch spread all over your body.
And then he starts crying like a baby.
Yeah, and you start crying like a baby. So you start feeling this itch all over your body, and it's like so bad, like it makes you want to, like you can't possibly resist taking off your armor because it itches
Except
so
he can't
bad.
possibly take off his armor because it's cursed.
Because it's cursed, right? So this itch like is literally like so bad you cannot think about anything else, and so you're trying to take off your armor and you can't get it off because it's cursed. And you drop to the ground like in a heap, trying to scratch your itches. Okay.
And I imagine he dropped the vial as well.
Yes. Yeah. You dropped the vial as well.
And it falls into the black pool.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Does it sink slowly, or does it just kind of disappear?
Okay.
Vaporize.
So mechanics-wise, your maximum dexterity bonus is decreased by 2. And your armor penalty is increased by +4.
Armor penalty?
Yes.
Is that permanent?
There is no armor penalty.
Yeah, armor penalty's not.
Maybe that's from a different.
I can't add my dex to my armor class?
Essentially, yeah. Well, no, your dex. Okay, so
Well, I can't do that anyway, so I'm good.
there's no negatives for wearing heavy armor.
As long as you have
Disadvantage on
I
stealth.
can't use my dexterity. Not heavy armor.
Disadvantage on stealth is the only thing that's still there.
Like I said, bad idea.
still, it's fun.
We can use it on other people.
That's why I immediately said you can have the vials, but I'm not touching it.
If he refuses to do more, I'm going to do the next ones.
Well, he's on it. He dropped blue, so we still need to get blue, purple, and black.
Yep.
The
Ugh.
black is the one that I'm worried about.
Well, we can just tie a string to it to try and for that one.
That melts the string
I could also
all the day.
try.
Oh, with Lucky?
Yeah.
What's your dex?
+3.
Okay.
So do I hear any of Tommy's reaction to this?
Where are you?
Over there.
Also,
I hear him fall to the ground and scream.
Also,
No, he's not screaming. He's just.
Andy doesn't know what's
I'm man
happening.
enough to take it.
Oh, that's true.
Andy doesn't know.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on there. I just know what's going on over here.
Okay. So yeah, we'll just say that your armor class is reduced by 2. We'll just leave it at that.
And his dex.
And you are currently so absorbed, like so consumed by these festering sores all over your body that you can do nothing else but attempt to take off your armor. And since you have cursed armor, you can't really do
We have a paladin, right?
Nope. That's
No.
our other group.
that.
Well, does anyone have you hit the channel where it gets rid of any effect?
no.
Hit points?
I don't even have remove curse because why would I memorize that?
Well, it takes you 1 minute to rememorize, right?
No, it takes a long rest to
It
rememorize.
takes 8 hours, which is slightly longer than 1 minute.
Yeah, so Tanya is not.
He's incapacitated.
Yeah.
He's stunned.
Wait.
That's exactly
I thought druids only need an hour.
No, warlocks can relearn, but that's not learning new spells. That's just getting their spell slots back,
Yeah. And druids get their transformations back.
but not their
After a
spells.
short rest.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I thought, no, after they cast it, yes, but like knowing a new one, it only takes a minute.
No.
No, that wouldn't make any sense.
so you guys are all here.
Yep.
Okay. Those doors are open, you said, right?
Yep. Yeah.
Okay,
Well, they're up top.
Do it.
They're all up top around the floor, right? You're not outside.
Yeah.
So you can't see each other. They're
Oh,
up here.
right. Yeah, they're.
Yeah, we're around the pool.
So you're around Tommy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So yeah. So you guys see this happen, and he's on the ground groaning and trying to scratch himself.
Who's next?
I guess I can try.
Oh my!
I can do it.
So you currently have red, orange, yellow, and green. And you're gonna need to empty out another one of your vials to
But
use the blue one.
he's been tracking it
Okay.
already.
The blue one dropped into the drink. So
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, you got 3 left.
No, it's probably better. This is probably
No,
a
there's-
good use of.
there's 2 left because he dropped the blue one into the black stuff.
Can we see
So
what
you need to
happened?
empty out another one of your oil flasks to use. He
Just
dropped
wait.
this one in.
No, I'm saying there's 3 left to get.
Yeah, there's 2 left to
Yeah.
get.
Yeah.
So you need another.
Yeah, he needs another flask.
Can we see what happened to the vial when it dropped into the black liquid?
No, the liquid is completely opaque.
Well, did it like plop and then sink in, or did it
Did it go?
it
Did it
just
pop
disappeared
in
in
and
a
just go?
paper
psh?
It kind of just plunked in and sank immediately.
All right, I'll go next.
All right, I took
You?
out another vial.
Okay. You
Take
hand it
vial.
to Ryan.
Do I hear
blue?
anything happening over here?
No. They're still
Still
just talking. There are raised voices every now and then.
And that's different from before.
Yeah, a little bit different.
Does it
It's
sound
like-
like they're
it
angry
sounds-
at each other?
It sounds like a fairly heated discussion going on.
So
Of
probably
a
pretty
serious
occupied.
nature. Yeah. All right, so you're gonna wrap a cloth around your hands.
Yep.
All right, please to be making a dexterity check.
All right. 21.
All right.
Blue. So I got the
blue.
blue.
Yep.
Now the purple.
Purple.
I will use a luck point to
Oh,
try that roll again. Oh.
Even worse.
That would be a 10 dexterity check.
Okay. Constitution save, please.
All right. 19 plus 1. 20.
All right. You're good. Spilled a little bit, just a drop on the cloth, and it doesn't say cool. Okay, now the black one. This is going to be the hardest of all.
Okay.
Well, are we tying it to a string? And
Yeah, I'd like to try.
And dip it.
It's
Tie
still
rope.
going to be. There's still going to be stuff on the outside, regardless of how you do it.
Yeah, you got to drop it into a cloth or a bag or sack or something.
Yeah.
Not touch it.
Okay, yeah, so I'll tie string around
Do
it.
you
dip
have a
it in.
string?
We have
Tommy
rope.
always has strings.
Yeah, I have plenty of rope and strings and stuff.
so we get out of Tommy's bag as he's writhing on the ground.
Yeah, dip that in and pull it out, and then we can certainly at least like stop it. We'll put the stopper in, and then
Okay.
use.
Dexterity. Okay.
Okay. Natural 20,
All right. Okay.
and then I'll just set it down on the ground for now until we.
Or set it down on a cloth and just kind of roll it around.
Yeah. Set it on a cloth, bundle up a cloth like that.
Okay.
Tie that off one of the strings.
Oh,
All that
okay.
stuff.
It shouldn't bother you once it dries.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
try it up.
One more thing. Okay.
Okay. We
Now
now
we've successfully done something that we
Kind
have
of
no idea if it was necessary or not.
We can add it to our collection.
Yeah. I asked Doran to go.
Well, we could
inform.
always dip our arrows in it, and shoot it
I
into
do
people,
so.
and see what happens. Tip
Exactly.
fire! Yeah, he fell over. I think it killed him. That one's twitching pretty bad. I think that did something.
I'll let you know what just went on.
That sounds pretty bad.
Yeah.
I wish there were something I could do. I can go over and make a medicine check or something.
Have you heard any changes at the door?
It sounds like you heard. But it sounds like they're having heated discussion, angry words.
Good. Maybe they're busy and they won't deal with us.
Yeah. So then, of course, Doran asks you to come back over.
Yeah, I guess I'll come back now.
So I choose to believe these vials are now bombs, basically,
They're like poison almost.
like a splash
Yeah.
weapon.
Yeah, pretty much.
That itchy one.
Hey, just wait till they march up and get close to you and just uncork one and go splash.
We're just gonna here drink this.
I have baby duty. I'll be back.
Alrighty.
All right.
Alright, I'm going to make a. I don't really have a good medicine check, but
You head back. You're heading back.
yeah, I come back and I'll attempt to treat autonomy with medicine, or figure out if there's anything I can do.
Okay.
I'll aid him.
21.
19.
Tommy appears to have developed a painful rash of festering sores, and it looks.
Is there
like,
anything that I could do with a healing kit?
You could attempt to make the itching go down, but
You can also attempt to euthanize him.
yeah. Tommy could attempt to roll in a character.
That was what I was trying to identify.
do you
if
have
there's anything I can do and
painkillers?
try to heal.
Not with
Any sort of painkillers?
Does it look? Can I use a regular healing word type thing, or would it have to be his restoration type spell?
I don't. He hasn't taken damage.
It's not the kind of thing that just clears up.
Well,
Do I have restoration?
don't touch the blue one.
Don't touch any of them.
Yeah.
They all came from a snake's mouth. What made you think they were good? I think we should test them out on some of our enemies, though, just to see what they do.
Definitely.
Dip some arrows and take some shots. And...
Got lesser restoration.
What else is in this room?
So can
Is that
spend
it?
one disease
We just
or
got 2 always, or
blinded
4
death and
always,
paralyzed or poison.
2 up, 2 low.
Okay, this
It might count as a disease.
it might count as disease
or poison.
or poison. But you need to memorize that, won't you?
Yeah, anything I do would take a day.
Okay.
All right, let's move on.
Take your time.
What do we do with Tommy?
So when we say incapacitated,
We're talking like straight up like,
laying on
Okay.
the ground,
you know how like if you've ever been in a situation where you had like an itch on your nose and you couldn't scratch it? That's his entire body, except it hurts too.
Okay.
And he can't take his armor off and he can't get to it. And that's his life right now.
Okay. All right.
So he has the chicken pox, the severest case he's ever had,
Right.
and his hands are wrapped in gauze. He can't scratch.
Exactly.
Well, chicken pox and leprosy at the same time.
But he can still walk. Couldn't.
Not.
No, he's incapacitated.
Yeah, he's completely.
It's like,
Even if he
like
could,
stunned.
even if he
probably.
could, he probably couldn't sneak. So.
In fact, he's rolling on the ground, covered in armor. At the moment.
Yeah. Yeah.
Probably making a bit of noise.
It's kind of like pots and pans banging around in here.
I could cast hold person on him, and we could drag him behind him on a rope. Drag him behind us on a rope.
That'd just make it feel even worse. You can't move at all.
At least it'll be scraping against the ground.
Oh yeah, and by the way, the dude, the Yuan-Ti who's on the other end of his lead line, like it keeps like jerking. And he's like,
Alright!
He's tied to him, like trying not to touch him.
Oh, we should have asked him to get the things.
Oh, man!
Oh yeah,
We should have asked the Yuan-Ti buddy to
You
get
know what they
them.
say about hindsight.
Also might not affect him because he's one.
Their first sign should have been when Andy said, "Here, you can have these vials, but I'm not touching it."
Yeah.
All right. Okay, so then we have to figure out what we're doing here. I could go into like bear form and just have him sit on my
Eat
back.
him?
Or eat him. Yeah.
Man, some of these are pretty serious, man. Like,
Mm.
I mean, this one's serious, but some of these are like for real serious.
Dang.
Okay,
Good thing.
what if I put my bracelet on him, stab him, turn him into a tree, and then we'll just carry him around?
That's actually not a terrible
I
idea.
mean, we're very low on options here.
It's true.
And he's making a lot of noise at the moment.
Yeah, what is the bracelet? You remain a shrub until
you gain hit points.
Until you get hit points back.
Yeah.
I would say that's probably your only.
Yeah, I think it might be.
Otherwise, it's like basically try and hide him, like pick him
Throw him in a
up.
broom closet.
Yeah, basically.
No, but he's wriding around in full
Suffering,
armor, so
yeah.
he's just making all sorts of
The
things.
question is, as a tree, is he still going to shake and shimmer? And so you got this little bush.
Well,
That's
I
just
assume
Well,
he'll be unconscious.
he'll be technically unconscious.
Yeah.
okay, sure, let's do that. That's the only option.
I think it's the only option at the
That's a
moment.
mercy at this point.
Yeah, it's a mercy.
That's true.
So you guys, it's like the Jon Snow scene. You guys all gather around and
just start
stabbing him with your daggers. After you put the bracelet on.
After it's the reason.
Yeah. Oops, bracelet. Oh crap! Oh crap! Oh no!
Okay, we are down our fighter.
That's not the bracelet. That's one of those
Okay,
stick
so-
gizmos.
You stab him until he becomes a little.
little shrubbery.
Shrub.
Alright. Jeremy killed you.
Well, he went
He's-
to
he's
tend to
not-
the
oh,
baby.
I'm assuming his character is going to be. Oh, he's going to be okay with this happening to his character.
Yeah, I mean, it's sort of our only option at this moment.
He's gonna be like, but guys. It's like, no, you're getting stabbed. But guys, you're getting stabbed. We took a boat.
Alright.
Okay, we are down our fighter as we're in the
Awesome.
middle of Yuan-Ti Palace.
Territory.
Yeah. What about the shrub is?
It has 10 hit points.
Well, I'm thinking about the roots. Is it rooted to the spot in the ground?
I
It
don't
is-
know.
As a base, yes, but I think we've ripped it out before.
Okay. Yeah, I mean it's stone anyway. It's a platform.
Yeah.
So
I mean, we could. Anyone have a jar of dirt?
I got a jar.
You guys, it's like
Saw that
it's like
coming.
Groot regrowing
Surprised he didn't
in
jump on
Guardians of
that
the
wall.
Galaxy. You
Is this
just like
all stone?
take him out every day and water.
Yeah, everything's
in the
stone here.
sunlight. Our fighter, Tommy. Jerry.
So it's right now it's a tree with like silver leaves.
Yeah.
Should we just stuff him in the bag of holding?
Okay.
Okay.
Sounds good.
So you rip him out by the roots and shove him in the bag.
After we stabbed him.
Yeah.
To death.
Can you open a water skin enough to put the roots down in it and tie it back shut?
Maybe. I think
Maybe.
he'll be fine.
He'll be okay.
He's a shrub. He doesn't
He's a
care.
shrub. They don't need to breathe, right?
Yeah.
Not nearly as much as people.
Yeah. There's no air, so plants do need to breathe. So I don't know if the whole bag of holding.
You can just stick him
Well,
in a
if the bag of holding can have enough air for 10 minutes for a person, it's got plenty for a shrub.
Eh.
Yeah.
It wouldn't hurt just to stick him in your backpack and have him sticking out the top.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
fair. We'll just do that.
Fine.
I'll put him in
A
mine.
slightly shuddering bush with silver leaves.
He makes a pretty shrub.
Life is beautiful.
All right, we should keep moving.
Yeah.
But,
Well,
so,
everyone's kind of like looking around.
Here's the thing.
Like, oh, I feel really strange.
Terrible.
I have this weird feeling.
Who should we tie the prisoner off to now?
This does mean that if we all die, Tommy may be the only survivor.
That's true. There's TPK. He was
Trapped as a shrub in a.
He'll wake
Well,
up
we
in
got
the
a
morning.
couple. Hey,
He'll wake up in the morning.
we got a couple of options. Okay, we want to know what this fountain does. We have the human meat shield. Do we want to make him the human science experiment?
Yes. Norton votes yes.
I vote using
Because
the-
if this is a powerful thing, we could use it.
I think we already
Ask
know.
it. Wait, what if one of them heals?
Ask him a question.
Yeah, ask him, ungag him, ask him.
Not ungag him.
No.
Take him back to the other room if we want to, but ungag him so we can actually talk. Ask him what the fountain does, what it's used for, if there's any way you
And
can
if-
ever use it on people,
And
if there's a way to reverse it.
if you don't tell us what it does, we'll test it on you.
You can
Yeah.
still find out these answers through yes and no without ungagging him. You just have to ask yes and no questions.
It's a lot easier if we just let him explain, take him off to the room, close everything off. I can even cast silence again behind us, and
Yeah.
then we let him explain.
Oh, isn't silence still there?
I'm sure it's gone by now.
Y'all can vote how you want. But I still say don't ungag.
Okay, so y'all
Or-
go back in here.
Because if I have him there at the fountain and I dip an arrow in one color and I'm like, I'm going to poke you with this if you don't tell me, I'm sure he'll tell me.
So we'll just say we'll pour one of these on you.
Yeah. Either way, I say we save them to use on like whoever the boss is, whatever final
Yeah.
fight. I mean, just even if it's taking a while and chucking them at people, like that's gonna be a pretty effective weapon.
Okay, so you go back in here. You cast silence in the same spot, right?
Put in the cup.
Yep.
Cast silence in
Yeah.
the same spot. Okay, and you come back in.
We've got about half an hour left on the passive entries.
Okay, so you take his gag off,
Yeah.
and what do you say?
Tell us what each of these.
You guys gonna
colors
ask
do.
the questions?
Yeah. Tell us what each of these liquids do.
From the fountain.
You wanted to know what happened to the sheep, right?
Uh huh.
That's what happened to the sheep.
They turned into the liquids, or you used
No.
the liquid on them?
We used liquid on them.
And what happened to the
Among
sheep?
other things. You want to know? Go through that door. This door down here, the one.
Yeah.
That's where all the sheep are.
Or we could just, pour this on you to find out what it does.
There's no telling what it'll do until you pour it on something or someone.
Oh,
Okay,
so
let's do
each one has a random effect.
Did
Yes.
one ever heal?
I've never seen anything that happened.
Only bad things. It has a random effect each time.
Is there a way to reverse the process?
So pouring it on him. Well, I mean,
Well, it
it'd
might be
a
based
threat,
on the
but-
target or something.
Yeah.
Or
He
maybe-
did have him roll a percentage.
Oh, that's
die,
true.
So.
Have you ever seen it used on any of your people?
Yes.
And what happened to them? Bad things? Oh,
Ah, this is how they become the
yeah.
snake men.
Tommy's gonna get scales. You watch.
You either live or you don't.
But either way, it's not good.
Tommy's gonna be scaly and silver. Silver dragon.
Just as we go along the inventory, it's going to slowly turn more and more into a silver dragon somehow.
You said the
next
sheep
he
are
gets
down
cursed,
there?
that gives him a tail. Yeah.
Sheep and other things.
What they turned into.
And what other things besides sheep turned into that we brought here and fed the fountain?
What other animals did you bring here?
I wouldn't call them animals. Now.
Not now, but they were animals before,
Yes.
and you brought them here,
Yes.
and they changed.
Yes.
So what were they before?
All sorts of things.
You got bears,
All
wolves.
sorts of
Oh, that's
humans.
just great.
I've told you we've been trying to wake what's his name?
The
yeah.
deity.
Yeah, so you're trying to do something very vile. So
We've
you
been
wake up.
trying to wake Marshalk for 1,000 years. So there's all kinds
So whatever's in that door, we can use it against them if we can find a way of directing it down the hall.
Oh, yes. And we can attack them all with mutant sheep.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Just set them free.
I got an awesome
We can
idea.
have a stampede of mutant sheep.
I got an awesome idea. If we could block this off and block this off, and we could trail them straight
corral
through,
them and
yeah, corral them right into here.
Tommy, no!
Then all we have to do is knock on this door and run over there and close it behind us. And when they come in here to see what's going on,
Yes, have
Boom.
someone stand and yell as loud as they can. Come get me! And they all converge, and then you just like, yes, dude, a bunch of mutants. Let's do
Mutant
it.
sheep, let's
That'd
do
be-
it!
that'd be so awesome.
I agree with this plan.
We don't have any way of bringing it to fruition.
The only problem is blocking this
Well,
and blocking that.
Keep this in mind. We may need to use this in the future.
Actually,
That we may need to use an army of
Actually-
mutant sheep.
remember that meld into stone ritual that I have? We can
Oh,
all just
yeah.
merge into the walls, hide there for 8 hours.
While the sheep
The last person lets them go and then merges, and the sheep run free.
Yeah, and just cause like
We'll have,
the
we'll have to
entire
open the
palace.
doors, I think, though.
Yeah.
Unless they've grown hands, which they may have.
Or cast it on the sheep so they can go through the wall.
You,
the last
you, put it,
person's
you,
in.
you let them out into here, you tie a rope onto this door so you can pull it open.
Yeah.
That rope would have to be long enough to go into this room so that the person in here yelling would draw them in,
Pull the rope and then
pull
just
the
merge
rope,
into
and
the
just
stone.
mill into the wall or mill into
Well,
the
I
floor.
mean, we still don't entirely know if they're violent or not.
Oh, I think they're violent.
They wouldn't lock them up, they weren't violent. They,
Yeah. We asked him, are they violent? Okay. That's what I thought.
There's your answer.
So, it'll take an hour to set this up, but we can do that if we really want to. We have no idea what's happening outside. That's the problem.
Right.
So when we come out, it's just emerging into whatever is there.
Yeah.
That's true. We
I think
have
that's how
set
it
a
works.
maze of evil creatures loose.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
can't see what occurs
So are we
outside.
populating our own dungeon to go through?
I think we
This
should
is how
save
dungeons
this.
are made.
I think we should hold off and save
you,
this as
you
planned.
can hear. You have disadvantage, but you can hear it from outside.
Oh,
So you hear them walking around on top of you, or near you. But that doesn't mean that you would be able to
I mean-
outfight them or outrun them.
Okay, I mean, I feel like,
I say this is Plan B.
yeah, this is.
Until we get in trouble. We're
Yeah,
in
once
trouble
we get in trouble, we can do this.
It takes an hour though.
Well, how? How so?
10 minutes per person.
Oh.
but that's only if you're doing it as a ritual, or
Yeah, but it's a 3rd level spell, so I can only cast it twice normally.
Well, we don't have to do the meld in the wall thing. We might be able to find some other place to hide.
And that's-
Some of us can fly.
some of us can
Some of us can spider climb. That will buy you time.
And,
so
and-
maybe
and-
half an hour.
And maybe one or two
Cast
of us
it.
can go into the bag holding.
Tommy's already out of the way. That's one less person you got to do.
Yeah.
That's true.
That's 10 minutes off of it right there.
And Gwen is expendable.
I didn't say that.
We can just leave her behind. That's bait.
Okay, melding yourself and all the equipment you carry with the stone. So if one person, but the bag of holding is not a permanent thing for them. So you
How long
have-
can you spider climb for?
2 hours.
Wait, you make a web? Would it hold us in it?
Probably not.
Well, yeah. I think it would.
Either way, I could climb up to the top of the 40-foot wall and just hang out up there.
Yeah, if you like, climbed up into the corner here, built a web, and then have everyone just thrown up into the web, stuck there.
Yeah.
Or wait, if it so, this is open up to the air, and there's just a roof wall, right?
I think it's
There's a
open
wall.
with the
It
lens
is
balls.
open. Yeah.
And it's open, so we could just climb up.
Yeah.
Why have we never thought to climb up straight up the wall to look and see
I'm
where the
not-
hell we are?
I just,
I
yeah,
don't know.
we have not done
It has
that.
no roof, right?
Yeah, no, there's a lens.
Yeah, is the lens at the top?
Dear God, man.
So
No,
if we climb up,
no,
we
it's
hit the
not.
lens before
Yeah,
we hit
it's
the
not.
wall.
Oh, okay, never mind. Then.
There's no crack?
There's no limits. The lens is attached to the top of the wall.
So there's no
It's
opening
like-
ever?
Yeah, there's no. I mean, it would. You assume it would be the same thing as when you tried to fly up like.
Well, I whacked my head.
Yeah, you did the other one.
Okay. I think the sheep was Plan B.
That is definitely Plan
The
B.
mutant sheep revolt.
Okay, now I have questions on whether meld into stone works the way I think it does. Because it uses you, so you step into a stone object or surface, whatever. The range is touch. But then it also says, using your movement, you step into the stone at a point you can touch. Is that the touch they're talking about? Or is it, I touch you and then you can touch the wall and walk into it? I don't know.
So read it again.
Okay. You step into a stone object or surface large enough to fully contain your body, melding yourself and all the equipment you carry with the stone for the duration. Using your movement, you step into the stone at a point you can touch. And
And the range is
range
touch,
is touch.
or is the range is creature touched a range?
No, that's not.
No.
Well, and usually if it's yourself, it's yourself. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay. Other spells that say touch, like cure light wounds. What is cure light wounds range? Is it touch?
Yeah. Okay. Mage armor says you touch a willing creature who isn't wearing armor and it protects force surrounds it. But then you've got things like locate object range self, other magic armor range self.
Go to cure light wounds. If cure light wounds says touch, then I would treat this the same way. You touch somebody. Gives them the ability to.
Cure wounds is touch. A creature you touch regains number of points.
So I would say this spell is the same thing. You touch somebody and it gives them the ability to walk into.
Okay.
So.
Okay.
That's how I read it first, but I'm not sure what the actual reading is.
Mm-hmm.
We'll go with that.
Alright.
Okay. So now what?
I tell him I appreciate his honesty before we gag him again.
So what do we do now?
He may be the only Yuan-Ti that survived this.
I think it's a good thing we didn't throw him into the fountain because I think he might have just become the final boss somehow.
He'd have fell in like what's his name? Spike from Gremlins, and then he would have come out like this bone melting mass of evil.
Okay, so the question remains, now what the heck do we do?
Yeah, something like that.
It's pretty safe.
Let's just
Okay.
Keep exploring.
Well, I don't think the way out's on that side.
no, it's not. The guy already told us it's this way. And so far we trust him.
Yeah.
So I have to go back to the fountain and have him pick a walkway. Because there's 4 choices.
Well, didn't he say this way? Or
He said it was on this side. So yeah, we can bring him back here and then just ask him, look at the direction towards the exit.
Basically, and we should tell him right now. Basically, if you don't cooperate at any point, we will use one of these on you.
That's fine.
And grant them all.
Oh, you have?
Mhm.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
okay then.
Either you're, well, he can't really say that because
He's gay.
He said it earlier.
he did.
Yeah.
He said earlier that this is what
Either-
turns them into.
yeah, either you're worthy and you're of pure blood,
Uh,
or you're not and you become something else.
hmm.
So are some sheep worthy?
No, everything besides like humanoids is just used for other things.
Various purposes.
Yeah.
Riding animals or something.
Used for various purposes.
Yeah,
Exactly.
well, for me, yeah, Farius is vile. act.
Various purposes? Not nefarious.
Okay, so now
Nice to meet you. My name is Farius. First name Ner.
Nefarious.
I strongly
Nefarious.
suggest taking the passageway going this way.
Well,
that
we
is
asked him
on the
to-
second floor.
We asked him to look in the direction that leads to the exit.
Yeah.
From here, it's that way? Or
Top or bottom?
You can get there either way.
so
You just look
any of those 3?
that way. Yeah.
yeah. Okay.
Let's
So
take the upper one.
Sure.
I would think the upper one would take us up on the wall.
You know what? Before we go anywhere else, I want to see what's over here. If we walk around on that
Okay.
side.
Oh, you just want to look down that hall?
Yeah. If there is
And there's 27 guards.
quick to the sheep.
So you walk around here. The wall ends in a similar fashion to
Batman.
over here. Except there's a hallway running back and forth that way.
Yeah.
Okay.
So there's,
Batman.
There are doors
Batman.
along the hallway at various points.
Okay, so there's a hallway running
so there's doors and another hallway.
horizontal.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not messing with that.
Yeah.
They're just regular sized single doors.
Alright, we'll come back over here and head that way.
Down the lower hallway? Or the
Upper hallway.
Upper hallway.
Okay. The upper
How-
hallway
how-
is. Say what?
How long are the stairs? How much higher up are we?
Like exactly a story. They're like, whatever, 12 feet or so.
Okay.
Something like that. Well, I guess it would be more like 20. I don't know. Yeah, say 15. Say 15 feet high.
Okay.
Oh no, I said the fountain was 20. Yeah, I said the base of the bowl of the fountain was 20 feet, so you're 20 feet high. The upper hallway is narrower than the lower one. It's 5 feet. So you begin
Lower.
Okay,
The-
who's tugging our prisoner?
We should tie to the next heaviest person, which is probably you.
It's me, but I'm gonna be in the front.
Tefarius, maybe?
I'll take control of him. I don't care. I'm not really going to tie him to me. I'm just going to hold on to his leash.
Well, but if we need to do combat, though, you want to be able to keep him with you without, and still be able to use both your hands, you know?
Also, from what he said, I don't think these will have any effect if we use them on other Yuan-Ti, the vials.
Correct. That's what it sounds like.
I don't think it will have an effect.
So let's not do that.
And they have an effect, but it's when
Set
you
up.
want.
Mm.
Is that good?
Okay. So along this hallway, there are many doors on either side.
Let's just keep walking.
More on this side than this side. There's more on the outside of the palace than the inside.
So we've still got like 20 or 30 minutes on the passing part.
Yeah.
Probably 20.
I say we follow the hallway.
Okay.
For a while.
You're walking down the hallway, and one of the doors opens, and a pure blood walks out.
Hmm?
Well,
How far in what direction?
A little bit behind you. So like you're walking, and then it's like one of the doors you pass by.
Well, it sounds like initiative needs to be rolled.
Yeah, I'd say so.
We attack.
Hi, we're selling Hobbit Scout cookies.
I'm selling these fine leather jackets.
He pulls a cookie out of his pocket and he's like, cookies?
Snakeskin boots.
We probably should have listened to the doors.
I assume they're all just living areas.
Yeah, they're probably all living areas or places people are.
Alright.
We're gonna run to someone eventually.
It'll be a 6 for me.
Hey, you stop rolling so high. I got a 15. 15 for me.
17.
10.
7.
Well, looks like I'm gonna have to turn around and fry him. Anybody want some barbecue lizard? Turn there. Really upsets me because I can't scream out unlimited power.
Okay, I'm sorry. So Doran, initiative.
17.
17. Go Randy.
10.
Eldwin.
6.
Jer. Not Jer.
Not sure.
Jer's initiative is 0. Farius.
Jurors a tree.
What'd I say? 15? 15.
2. Eldwin.
7. Is Tommy even still there?
No.
No, he turned into a flower pot.
He's doing baby stuff, remember?
Yeah, he's not baby.
Yeah, but usually he stays connected if he's.
Alright, Doran is first.
Can I postpone my move?
Why?
You're the first one. Or no,
Attack
you're the
him.
last one here. Just let me see.
Where are you going?
So I can use sneak attack. Is he like directly adjacent to?
He's like here, back in the hallway. So again, this is just a 5-foot hallway. It's very narrow.
But you can move through your
Yeah, but he.
But if I postpone, I'll wait till somebody goes up next to him, and then I can use my sneak attack, do more damage, kill him quicker.
Okay.
Yeah, that's probably better.
Okay. This guy will be weaker than the other one because he's a pure blood.
Yeah. And your
So
speed.
you want to hold until what
25.
happens?
Just until somebody else goes up next to him.
Okay.
Yeah, I doubt we're going to be able to kill him without him screaming.
Yeah.
You're not gonna be able to flank either.
Mm.
It's only you can't get past him really. You don't
Yeah.
have enough movement even with your bonus action.
Yeah.
to
If
get
you
to the other
had the movement, you could go up and 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. You would wind up in Go Randy's space currently.
side. Yeah, go. It costs you double movement to go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that's your full thing. Then 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,
Mm.
and that's with your bonus action to move. So then you could also move. Yeah, you can't hit him in one round.
Alright, yeah, I'll just move up then.
Well, next is Farius. You get shunted out to the next available square if you do that.
Well, no, but he can do a double move. You
Okay.
can do a triple move and get all the way up to him
You can do a triple move. Oh.
as a thief bonus action.
okay.
To,
Yeah, we need to come quick.
Yeah, you might want to get just like one square away so that someone else can get in
I don't think
there.
we're going to be able to kill him without him screaming.
I think I'm
anyway,
going to
so.
select which goal.
where's the open door?
Right here.
Yeah,
Because that's
So
three.
again, so it's open doors right there, and
Yeah,
then
but I'm worried about
the
others.
end of the hall is probably somewhere down here.
You know what I mean? I only pushing 10. we're just in a long hallway, so.
Oh, I thought it was
No.
Next is Farius.
I go for that.
Furious. I don't. I think which bolt does more damage, doesn't it?
You have to, as you are right now, you have to move to get.
Yeah, because Eldritch
Out of
Blast
there.
is 1d10.
And
But what's the
What's that?
as you are now, you have to move to get out of, like,
Okay.
to get somewhere.
Your Eldritch Blast is 2 attack rolls for a d10 plus something each, whereas the
Yeah.
Witch Bolt
You know,
is
we
1
should-
attack roll.
We shouldn't
for
have
2.
taken the hallway that was 5 feet wide.
I say use your Eldritch Blast. Probably better.
That
in this
occurred to me
situation.
before, but for some reason I didn't say anything.
Mm.
But
Yeah.
don't push him. Do your Eldritch Blast without pushing him.
Yeah.
So you can do is Eldritch Blast past people.
You have the spell sniper?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, because it negates cover.
Okay.
Spell sniper feat.
Do it then.
So I can just do it without moving.
Yeah.
Because I can reach him. So it's you said it's 2 attack rolls with the 1d10 plus 2s
For each.
for each beam.
And I would say don't push him.
Yeah. So you go ahead and roll 2d20s
We want to
and
keep him
2d10s.
close so he doesn't run out and hurt everyone.
Well, that's not a roll. That's gonna suck. 15 hit.
Yes.
Awesome. That was 11. Sorry. Get that right. And what was it? 2d10 or 1d10?
1d10. 2 plus 2.
Yeah.
So 4 damage.
Okay. All right. Well, off to a good start. He runs. Actually, it's a she. Four gets to here and runs out on the platform and starts going down the stairs. This is like where the fountain would be. So it's up here.
Oh, crap.
And she's screaming. Go ahead.
Really? The one who rolled 10?
Yep. Believe it or not, you all rolled really good initiative last time and
Really
really
crappy ones
average this time. Yep. So it's Galrandy on a 10, Belgian on 7, Eldwin and Gwena on 6, and Vera on 0.
Okay.
I would say forget about her and move on.
If she's screaming at this point.
Because she's going to have to stop, explain what she saw. They're going to have to see evidence of it. They're going to have to come look for us.
I say we just take off.
Killing her is not worth it.
Okay, run, keep an eye on all the other doors.
Basically, yeah.
Unless we catch up to her and push her in the liquid.
We can't catch up to her.
But she's a Yuan-Ti, it probably would infect her.
I mean, I can catch up to her.
But she's already yelling now.
Yeah.
She's already
Oh,
screaming.
it's your turn too.
Yeah, it is.
If you wanted to go over there and punch her into the liquid.
But
Or just knock her out.
Well, I don't think I can move and attack at the same.
Again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14,
I think I have
16.
Photoshop on this computer. I'm not able to pull this up over there.
16. How many squares can you move?
I have it on my computer. I don't know if that helps.
I
What do
mean,
you do?
35, so 7.
You can use it while
Yeah, it
or
might
a
help
single.
because I can
And
do
you
that
can use
with
a key
that.
Do I get an
Double
attack of
that.
opportunity?
So you still can't.
No, you weren't
Yeah.
adjacent to her.
Yeah, I can't reach her.
battery life's not great, so we just have to keep it.
Okay, it shouldn't take me.
And we don't have a ranged attacker.
She ran out of range of my spell. Well, she's already around the corner.
I'll just use it without.
Okay.
Just because I like it.
Alright, so run.
Are we just gonna keep going?
I was
Say
just wrong.
Yeah.
Okay. Run.
Alright, so we can get out of initiative then. Alright, let me do this real quick. It smells like the
Yeah.
is almost. Alright, I'm gonna, while we're eating dinner, I'm gonna pull this up and do I hear this thing that I don't know how to use.
Trackpads?
Yeah, no, the stupid Windows,
Windows
whatever
10.
operating system this is.
Yeah.
Is this a touchscreen?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god. I have no idea what I'm doing.
You want to pull up Photoshop?
Yeah, I did something and the bottom bar disappeared, and now there's one trash here.
Oh yeah, press the Windows button.
Are you in Windows 8?
It's 8 or 10.
10.
8, whichever is the one that has like the green screen. With the
How do I get
little
back
boxes.
to where I was before
Oh,
when
yeah.
there was actually stuff like?
8 was bad and 10 was good.
That's just regular.
Alright. So
What's that? 8 was bad and 10 was good.
Yeah.
It's 8. Yeah. Yep.
And it's 8 and they haven't been bugging you to upgrade to 10. I have 7 and they keep like sending you these things every time.
I didn't know that I could upgrade to 10 from 8.
And so there's a free
There was.
Yeah.
It's not free.
It's gone now.
Oh,
So.
Alright.
what was this? Run.
I can or not more interested.
Twitch.
Yeah. Twitch will block the
It
audio.
has automatic detection.
If I save
Apparently
this
you
image
can just
down, I'm
no.
not gonna have it on this. It's showing me.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, we don't want.
Yeah. No, you're gonna alert them eventually. Bound to
Now, how
happen.
do I get to Photoshop from here?
On my desktop, I just have a folder named Design Programs. Oh, actually, it's on the taskbar at the bottom too.
Okay.
Once again, we don't know what we're looking for. Technically, we did find the sheep, but apparently that's not what we were looking for.
No, we're
Not
looking
exactly.
to first find a way out, and then basically try and kill or scare off as many as we could to prevent them from
Or
going through.
are we trying to return the sheep to the farmers? Because that might not
No.
be a good idea.
Especially if it's like
We
pincers.
we and the farmers assumed they were eating the sheep. I think we can leave it at that.
Mhm.
The sheep are not going to be able to return.
And we
So
return
are we
them.
just trying to escape.
Hey, we can
Yeah.
return them. The mayor never said what condition they need to be in.
We are, but they do have to be
Alright.
sheep.
Lizard sheep.
Wait, what if
So our
should we have just destroyed the fountain? That would have solved a lot of our problems.
possibly. I don't want to do
maybe.
It's
anything
gonna be
that
hard to do
drastic
now.
until we found a way out, though. Because think, if you smash off one of the snake heads and it starts spewing everywhere, that's
Yeah.
a bad thing.
Or if you break the fountain base and you smash that and it spills out.
Yeah.
Do we have any explosive things from distance?
Other than spells.
Yeah, because actually, we always think this stuff after the fact, but smashing, if we destroy the fountain, we could say mission accomplished.
True.
Not necessarily.
Potentially.
Our goal is to keep them from attacking the village anymore. Whether we kill them all or just scare them into it or
Yeah.
destroy their purpose in doing
I'm
it.
just gonna use that.
Yeah,
code.
that'll
I'm
sort of
not
destroy
gonna
their
be able to
purpose,
do what I
right?
need to do.
We
It's
still have to
just-
find a
just
way
because-
But then
out.
our new purpose might be revenge.
Working on the fact that
Okay.
whatever.
So, okay.
All right,
Food is
we'll-
ready.
We're gonna eat upstairs?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna
So
stop
that
the
I
stream. We'll be back in a while.
I guess I can use the upstairs computer. Yeah, we're gonna do upstairs.
See you soon.